Yo, people. Yeah, my people. Excuse. Yo, people, sorry I don't have music today, no? No, what's up? I don't have music today, so we're gonna dive right into the conversation instead eating from the flesh. Let's eat the meat of this conversation already. Okay. Noel, how's it?
Hey, hi, hey, I'm good. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm alright, man. No, I see it's noise in your background. It's
Uh,
okay. You can join in the conversation later.
yeah, I can. I'm trying to read. I can't see properly because
Oh
I'm
no,
in
sorry
motion.
about that.
What are the threads? Oh, test trap. Okay. Oh, test trap. Oh,
Hello. Hello, Ellie. Why are you so
Hello.
happy with this trip? My daughter, that Kiko. Hi,
test
Masha.
trap. There's one thing that came into my mind instantly the moment I read that part. There's
Flashbacks.
an individual.
Flashbacks. Anyway, I
Uh,
wanted to greet the host when I unmuted my mic, but when I heard your excitement, I'm like, my lord. Somebody's experiencing
uh,
flashbacks. What followed after that test trip?
well, I saw some. Uh, well, it happened. Oh, well, and now I
You've
remember
fallen
the
for
second
one
one.
too many,
I
from what I
remember.
can tell. Mr.
No,
Ancient, how are you?
no, no, me. I don't
Now I'm
fall for
coming back
one
to
for
you,
them.
Noel. Let me greet the host, Jim. Let me not have
No,
2 minutes.
I
Hi,
don't
Mr.
fall for
Ancient.
them. Oh, sorry.
Hey Kanya, how are you? I'm still recovering, by the way. I'm okay now. I'm still
What
recovering.
was wrong, Mr. Ancient?
What was? It's still what is. I had fever. I had flu. I had my morning sickness. I'm pregnant. 2. How many weeks now? I need to check. So
Yeah, I
yeah, I'm
also
expecting.
suspect I might be pregnant. I think I need to go get a pregnancy test. I'll go with you.
Yeah, please. So yeah, it's those many number of morning sickness, and
Yeah, no, my stomach is
yeah.
now it's so large and I don't know. I think I need to go get a pregnancy test, yeah. Anyway, Noel, back to you, sir. Get well soon, Mr. Ancient Shame. I don't like it when you're not well. Noel, unmute Haputi, please. Unmute. We need to hash this out. What happened after that, after you received a test trap?
No,
Or
no, not me directly. not me directly. I don't get easily tempted.
Yes, when you're a strong
Not me
alcoholic.
directly.
Oh,
Well, the temptation is there, but I don't fall for it.
because
Okay,
you're
let
a
me correct my
strong
statement.
man.
Yeah, the temptation is there.
Mm.
Is there, but yeah, I've learned to control my lust. So that's what made me realize that majority of women, like really, they've got nothing to offer. Once you control that thing, you realize I've got nothing. Majority of them. So, but before that, yes, you would think they've got something.
We
You
don't want
think
to
with
hear.
the
We don't want to hear about the reformed version of you. We want to know that non-reformed version. When you saw the thirst trap, what
I
followed
saw
thereafter?
No, not me. Like I said in the beginning, I never wanted to comment. Not me personally. It didn't happen directly to me, but it's what we see
okay.
on
So this hypothetical
online, on
person that
social
it
media,
happened to. Tell us about
online
the story of
with
this hypothetical
ladies.
person.
The especially celebrity ladies, and it happens to the older ones. They tend to do that where they throw, thirst traps by, wearing provocative clothes, So that I think maybe they're trying to send a certain signal, to high value men, because they don't settle like that. So, and majority of them, obviously, there's a challenge in terms of getting a lifetime partner. So I think by so doing, you're trying to attract that man. So I've noticed I saw South African, I don't want to
Name
wife
and
of
shame.
the
Name and shame.
radio personality. Hey, I don't have that money not to pay. I don't have that money to pay. So the ex-wife of the DJ, radio personality. Also, she was a radio personality, the lady. So
For which radio
when I
station?
saw that, I was like, this is not the one that just fired a gentleman recently.
Oh,
The gentleman
okay.
that you just fired recently.
Okay, yes. Continue with your story, sir.
So there's a lady there. Yeah, there's a lady there. So I'm just going to be in short. So when I saw that, I'm like, is this not a thirst trap? Because, you don't just dress like that, where it's so revealing. It's even revealing the package, and the age is not agreeing with the clothing. So it's not. But a 19-year-old can wear like that, but can dress like that. We're not saying who should do what, but the age is not agreeing.
Are you good at debating?
So yeah, because I do listen.
Okay, fantastic. Because when I already with where your views are going this evening, I can guarantee you are going to be fought. Anywho, Masha, how are you?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Mr. Noel and Kaya, and also Mr. Ancient.
Asoz. You cannot ignore the N in my name and move on like it's fine. It's not.
I said Kanya.
You said Kaya.
Ha.
Yes.
That's
And you're not supposed to do this.
disrespect.
She called you by the radio station.
I guess, Hannah.
Asoze sana, asoze into ngxaki yakho.
I'm so sorry, Kanya.
Ready siqala ngokunyathela nama-cons.
Let me redo that. Nje, don't worry. Uqala phansi ngibingelele kahle.
Ngiyabonga sisi, ngicela uqale phansi. Mute
Hello to
mic yakho,
everyone.
ngimute yami bese sizo-unmute siqale phansi. Okay, otherwise, how are you?
I am very well, thank you. How are you? I'm very good this evening.
I'm sitting here and I am jealous of your face card. My word.
Okay.
It's doing the most.
Thank you so much.
Yes, like.
Nginamahloni nje shem.
Yiko ngicupha uchuku ngezinto ezingekho because ngiyabona ukuthi hayi Ngizothini?
Yazini ngoba phela manje already nje sengibonisile ukuthi ngiyanyathela nama-coins
No, like lolo chuku, I've never questioned, but kade bengibiza ngokhanyela kule live ngingabi nenkinga, but you know what, it's because like when ungiqubule ngisakubona ungena ngathi yabo lo yena ngimlindile kanti hayi wavele wangena into the trap zisuke ebhandini
nazo-ke Kelly.
ngathi nazo nakya
Oh my gosh, Kanya, that is actually so funny. But man, I'm so glad I joined here because like the topic is very intriguing for me.
Yes.
I'm really interested to hear what people have to say.
And
I mean, ngizo-eda.
kahle kahle uzimisela ukuphikisana nabantu ile nto ongitshela yona kahle kahle.
Not really ukuphikisana, but like to
No
engage.
kuzophikisana khona tonight khona kusazophikisana ngifuna nokungasho. Le topic le
Engage.
there's engaging, then there's what's about to happen here with these topics. Okay.
Ah, guys, no. Yabona mele sibe, we need to thread with caution because manje guys ngeke. But at the end of the day, we live in the same society, you know.
I wish I could go straight to topic number 3. Zuke bandeni nje.
1, 2, 3.
Do men also set they do, but they fail dismally? Let's move on. So, okay. Tingthule. Blockchain.
Sanmunani. Hey guys, this is the nicest
Unjani sithandwa sami?
ikhona njani.
Ngiyaphila ngiyajabula mengibona la ngifunda la thina.
I-sound in the back.
Yazi wena sesizokwamukela ngesound yakho because sithanda wena, sesizokwamukela wena nayo yonke into oza nayo, ayikho esingayenza.
Yeah, well, I was also thinking until I'm able to find a quiet space and talk to you guys, I'm not going on any live anymore.
It's your persistence for me. Kade sakhala kodwa wathi sorry ngengizwe ngana ningitshela iloko. So yabo because umuntu oyimela into yakhe ngiyamthanda. Umuntu oyimela into yakhe ngiyamthanda. Wena kade sikhala ngendaba ye-background noise wathani ngitshela iloko.
Well, there's always people around me, and I can't always tell them I'm on a live, guys.
Yeah,
Please
tell them
turn
to
down
shut
the
up. You're
music.
in an important live with people, with important people. Tell them shut up. Wena shut up. Wena shut up. Also, kahle kahle uqinela thina abantu bakho uyabasaba.
No, ngiyabaqilela nabo. Ngiyabaqilela nabo.
Kanya, just before, let me quickly put this there. Today is Star's birthday, né? Today is Star's birthday, so we need to make a plan.
Happy birthday.
Oh, he's not here. Yo, way. Happy birthday
To you.
Okay, the moment he enters the live, we are going to
Oh, okay, yeah.
acknowledge
Hey
you.
guys, yesterday, you guys, like the point where I was going to talk there, my sister-in-law, she was touching me, and I actually wanted to defend the ladies, but nakona, my sound was too
What
much.
was happening last night? I missed out clearly.
Last night, people were poking at this girl who was defending ladies who continue to dress in bikinis and skimpy things after getting into a relationship. And so it was about guys who say, you know what, you've gotten into a relationship now, why don't you now become a bit more modest, you know? And she was just defending, and well, I wanted to chip in for her, you know. But
You can still share your views right now while we wait to get enough likes to start the live officially.
okay, well, my thought was, hey, umuntu who is in a relationship, not a marriage, I would say is still licensed to get into something else, and they're still licensed to stay looking open because there are chances that they wouldn't get into a marriage eventually, you know. I also wanted to say, depending on age, man, like, so even us guys, sometimes you want to dress up in a vest and walk around with your vest, you know? You want to wear shorts and walk around with your legs out. And from what I've noticed on my side, ladies go crazy over that shit, you know? And
Ooh, let's see your legs, blockchain.
we don't do that online. We don't do that. I'll open an OnlyFans page. Maybe there you're gonna see.
Let's see them legs, Daddy. Let's see them.
Yeah, I'll open an OnlyFans page, but it's gonna have my name and it won't be blockchain.
Oh, yeah,
so,
for Hashem.
so it'll be tough to find too. Anyway, so I've learned to put it like, whilst we're still young, let's float what we got, you know? Even if it creates thirst traps, guys, you know, like, let's enjoy being young, because, like, there's a time when people will distaste looking at you when you take off your t-shirt, you know? I'm not
Before we continue,
justifying.
guys, can we please continue to tap and let's reach 10K likes there so that we can actually start the live. But yeah, please continue, blockchain.
You want to stop the live?
No. I'm just saying that we're gonna like get into the questionnaire once we have 10K likes. So for now, simamele wena, sibuswa nguwe.
Oh, okay. All right. Also, look, guys, I am pro marriage. I am pro respecting my relationship. I'm the traditional guy who would actually tell my girl, please cover up, you know? I'm that guy. But then I also decided to look at it from a different angle, you know? I also decided to see it from the side of a person who's been in relationships and looking forward to marriage or looking forward to something right in life, and they are disappointed all the time, you know? And then, like, why not stay open? Because, like, in this life, it's mama disappointment. You know what I'm saying? So, nakona,
Kade
setting this,
bekugowisa wena blockchain.
yeah?
Kade bakugowisa wena blockchain.
What do you say?
Ngithi kade bakugowisa wena blockchain.
Ntwana, look, ngagowisha, and I got over it, and I became an open man. Any girl who is worth it will get me.
No, kodwa sisuka lapho sonke nami at some point ngagowa to a point where I thought I was going to end up becoming a Jehovah's Witness bese ngiyothenga i-sun hat nje.
Jehovah's Witness.
Ngathenga i-sun hat bese ngashesha ngathola umuntu owangigana so yabona
Kusho ukuthi le sun hat le inamandla.
yeah, ifikile ya sun hat. Labana bese nkorathu mina bese nkorathu.
So what you're saying is that you're married now?
Yes. Yes.
Aren't you lucky?
But not really. I'm a widow, but yeah, I don't really wish to go into that. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
yes. Kodwa nje bese nkorathu ukuyothenga i-sun hat mina.
But then here's the thing. Those traps are important, guys. Like,
Yeah, but can I also rebuttal you before we get into this? It does trap
Oh, okay.
but my issue is, when it comes to dressing, right? I feel we should be encouraging people to, and again, this is my personal view. I know a lot of people will have me for breakfast on my view, right? But there's an appropriate time and place for you to dress in a certain manner. But I feel like we overdo this body positivity thing to a certain extent because, again, you can't dress a certain way and then attract certain attention and then you are kwata when you know that if you do, like, this is the kind of attention that this kind of dressing, single or not single, your body is
You have a point
very,
there.
your
I
body
also,
should be something. I don't think yes, you can express yourself. Nobody's saying that you
I,
should always be in drapes and stuff every day or whatever, right? But there is a certain way you can do it and be tasteful about it. There's no need to be it's like, for example, if I know that a certain dress does not flatter my thighs, why am I forced line? Then do I force like basozohamba uphatela umhlaba wokuthi sozocabana nomhlaba wokuthi body shamer. Yeah, but then now why you not wearing into ekufanelayo for us not to, because here's the thing, even if umuntu agqoka into engamfanelanga and it's not revealing, my into ingakufaneli ayikufaneli regardless of whether it's revealing or not. But it's important to present yourself in a way that will earn the kind of respect that you want.
yeah, that's true.
So mina inkinga yami leyo ukuthi ma wena uzogqoka in a certain way, don't start fights, don't fight with the world just because now when you wanted to be revealing and then it's not going the way in which you had planned, because 9 times out of 10 mabakuncomile you are happy, then you say it's not about the validation, but then mabakuncoma uyajabula uyaphinda futhi.
Yo,
But
finally a lady said it. Yo.
no, here's the thing, fair enough, you're not like, the thing is
Do you
nah.
know? Do you know how many times I've seen ladies alter between the two, the validation and not being about the validation, and then they just want to sit on the fence about that.
So if you're
And
not about the validation, block the outside noise.
also, like you're telling the truth. I also told some people I was advising ladies on dress code. Ukuthi dress up for the attention and the kind of attention that you're looking for, and be able to stand up for what you want. Don't
Thank
go
you.
and dress up for raunchy attention and then think when people are being raunchy towards you, they're being distasteful. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's like
Don't
if we're
go and
all on the
dress.
beach and we're all showing off, I'm in a bikini, you're in a bikini, that is appropriate, it's fine.
Yeah.
But Manje, you will find people wearing like there's this lady who Elsa, I'm not scared to name and shame when I know. By the way, I'm not scared to name and shame. I'm letting you know who it is. Elsa. Right? There was an outfit she wore that was doing the rounds on social media where people were had a bit of an uproar, right? And
Yeah.
and they were and she had her titties out. She was in her underwear. And to me, that setting was not appropriate for that specific dress code. So now, when somebody gets the attention that they don't like, sekuba wrong. But you are
Yeah.
now putting yourself out there to be scrutinized in a way in which you are unable to handle. And then say, "You're what I not love me as I am, take me as no, but I to love you as you are, guy. Angihambi ne-personality yakho ngihamba nawe."
Come on now. Does like also I also here my question is if you're gonna put yourself out there on social media, dress the way you're dressing, obviously there's attention that you're looking for. And while on social media, you have different types of people. You have Abu Mam Fundisi, you have Abu Wanna Be Mam
But even
Fundisi,
if you're
then you
gonna
have.
put yourself out on social media, it's where are you in this image? Where are you? Where are you going? Ugoye kanje. The first question that comes to me is where are you? Who are you meeting with? Niyokwenzani lapha eniyakhona?
Yeah, but still, even if I'm going out to dress to meet my girl, okay, me as a guy, I won't dress in things that already signal ukuthi I am going to behave in a funny way, you know. I won't dress. Yeah, I'll dress normally such that people will just look at me and, oh, he's dressed, he's okay, he's a human being, you know. The only time you'll understand what's gonna happen is when I'm going into a room with Umapebeza. And that's if you see me going into that room with Umapebeza, you know. So I also wouldn't know.
Wena ujona nobantu biza abantu ngabomabhebeza. Yabo makumabhebeza nohani. Benzani kanti abo bantu laba enibadelayo. Bavume nabo ukuthi ayikuthiwa umabhebeza.
Mara wena ucabanga ukuthi like umuntu ujola nabani awuthi ngajola nembuzi.
Uba guys athi umabhebeza. Ningibona
Yeah, like look, when I say Umapebeza or Uhan, it's that person who's appointed in that appointed time.
my point exactly. Yabo, you're this busy. You are defender, but you're also supporting my point. But okay.
Mara like okay, so what? Your point is what? To what now?
Red flag.
Mara look, guy, in what world are we living in? Are we living in a world where are we living in a world where people are sensible, where ladies are like, okay, I understand what this man wants to build this and that, because like mina
Build that
today,
namung bizuma bebeza.
yeah,
Build that namung bizuma bebeza because maung biza ma bebeza kushuthi baningi.
Mtonas, when by the time uhlala nami and you are saying let's do this, uwe umabhebeza at that time.
And this way,
But otherwise, if you leave me and you go and play with some other guy, you're no longer mine. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening in this world. Umabhebeza umthemba maka nawe. This is what we guys say. You only temper a woman when she's with you. Otherwise, when she's gone out there, we don't know what's happening.
Hey guys, ngiziphilisa
There's a
kakhulu.
picture.
Mina lava ayikho into engangenza yona shem soze. Yo, ake ngizijolise kakhulu mina shem.
You know, there's a meme, ne?
Ngithanda nize ningikhuze mina.
I don't wanna lie. I'm so serious. He's just going on. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Guys, mina ngithanda ngize ngikhuze.
Ushola nobani
okay,
impela
Marsha.
blockchain.
Okay. What? Why do you want to know ukuthi ngijola nobani?
Like not like a name specifically, but like a character.
Izonisizana bafethu. If I tell you her name, you guys don't
Not
know
her
her.
name. Because
And she's not here on TikTok. Okay, if she's on TikTok, I don't have her handle.
No.
only-
Obviously, I wouldn't go searching for her, but like I wanna know the.
No,
type
mina
of
shem, I would. I'm not a good person. Like I'm not gonna act like I'm a good person. I'm not. I would.
You look for her on TikTok.
If bongitshekile bengizomfuna. Yes.
And akafuni Shem uthi ngingenaphi.
Yabona umuntu wazi waqala iyafana nalabo abakwatela abantu ababa nama-opinion nama-comment. Kanti why wena mawuzothi ungenaphi, guys, when you are in love akunakuthi abantu bangenaphi, you want them to know lalela.
Khanya. Khanya, look. Ngakutshela ne ukuthi ubani. Ngikhulu ha. Uzongikwatela number 1, number
Why?
2. Yeah?
Why ngizokwata mina? I'll have fed into my
You
curiosity.
ladies have your things, guys. You ladies have your reasons that you conjure up in your heads. And we guys, we know that about y'all. Ukuthi na, ladies ne can just create a whole scenario in their head, and that will be the truth for them.
But you are the
You
one who
understand?
just concluded in your head and without even telling us a name, but you've already
Now it's the truth for
concluded.
you.
How is that the truth?
Can I quickly just take this time
I'm
to
telling you
welcome
things that are happening in
Mkabeli?
me. I'm telling you things
Hi.
that are happening with me, honest.
Sorry to stifle you guys. Let's just acknowledge Mkabeli on the panel. He's been that
Sawubona
quiet.
Mkabeli, sawubona.
Sanibonani nonke.
How are
Kunjani?
you?
Alright, njani? I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, we're good. We're good. As you can
Alright.
hear, we're out here siphikisana ngento engekho, but yeah.
Masha, vele ungibhala nge-red flag. We Masha, i-red flag.
Mashiya, pendula.
Angisazi nokuthi ubuthini. Ubuthi enye.
Okay, Masha.
Ukuthi umabhebeza ngoba nakhi.
No, kuningi, that's the thing. When I'm Masha, the problem is not you. Blockchain, kuningi.
Masha.
Isithandwa sakhe ngapha, like it's a lot. Ayiwani.
Mamela Masha, ne?
Sakuza blockchain, we can't hear you.
Hi.
Akasazwakali. Hi Mkabeli.
Hello. I just want to commenting ngale ethi I don't understand the test part, the test strips, what it means. So I'm going to go to this of women.
No,
Judging
you
women.
can't just go. You can't just go where you want to go. We go by line. We start with the first topic, then we go. And
Maybe
what
someone can explain what it means. What?
Yeah, but I want to know how old are you? Sir? No, we haven't started discussing yet because we
Okay.
only started to discuss when we are on 10K likes. But we can explain what's going on, what the straps is, and all of that stuff. But we need to get to 10K likes before we officially start the conversation. But Maje, my question: don't mute your mic. Unmute. I'm recording here.
Okay, I'm listening. If you see me muting, I'll be listening.
I'm recording. So, Mkabeli, you are how old?
You're very old, my sister.
If you don't mind my asking, which age range do you fall under?
I'm 42.
Okay, maybe. Mara, why una 42 ngayazi the strap ukuthi yini?
They never taught us that at school.
Angizwa?
Azange basifundisa yona esikolweni thina.
You have kids?
Yes, I have kids.
Who taught you how to make them?
Mara, are you serious?
I need to know who taught you what? Who taught you how to make your kids?
No, the actions are not taught. I mean terms. Description of terms. No,
But the actions are not taught. Oh, when you're a man of action, you're not a man of words.
Yeah, you can say that.
No. Okay. Hey, you're the guy that always comes through with ambience, the sound in the background. I can't deal. Okay. What's up with the ambience though? Okay, I'm asking for a friend now. I'm not like ambience you're not utingayo. Like, is that your downtime, your chilling vibe?
Oh, is it my background music?
Yes.
No, I'm at work.
Nisebenza la kudlalwa khona ijazz nje right through hlezi ne-ambience khona.
No, it's in a hotel.
Oh, makes sense. But yeah, please make valid points because you can't have ambience engaka and and not have valid points. Like you need valid points with that ambience. Okay, so a thirst trap is basically hey guys, apha ama-2K azochaza.
Onto
Like
zama-2K vele.
no, yibo abakwazi uku-explain lezi zinto kangcono. Thina siyayazi but then asisakhumbuli phela asisasebenzisi. We no longer use slang at our large age.
Okay.
Anyway,
Maybe I
thirst
just don't
trap.
know the term.
Marcia, can you explain what a thirst trap is?
I can try.
Please.
A thirst trap is basically, dressing or positioning yourself in a manner which attracts, sexual desires. I don't know, invites sexual. Yeah.
Yeah. And to further add to your explanation, in this new age, the social media age, you basically dress in a sexually desirable manner
Promiscuous way.
and capture yourself and post it on social media.
Basically, writing for sale in not so many words.
Being subtle about it, but not so subtle.
Something that exaggerates the way you look, right?
It's like, for example, when we are no longer in talking terms, we were in a relationship, we were at it with each other like that, and then suddenly so post six-pack yakho wena, so post ama-muscle wakho wena,
Nama-caption are juicy.
so that nami ngizowela. And vice versa. I mean, I'm now posting pictures of myself posed in quite the raunchy manner and seeking your attention, basically. And then when I don't know, when you don't know what a thirst trap is, I fear you are probably a repeat victim of thirst traps. But
I watch out. I think I've been a victim several times. So these traps are deliberate, eh?
Okay, sorry.
Who do you follow on Instagram?
Me, I only follow politicians and
No, I ain't thirst trap.
I only follow politicians and celebrities and people that, that kind of people.
Do you see girls on Instagram maybe wearing bikinis, but like sitting in their couches, like wearing bikinis in the most random places?
Yeah, I
Nowhere
see
near
those,
water, basically.
I see those girls that post themselves in very provocative pictures. You see, I have a huge problem believing social media because most of these people, I don't believe that they are real. I think these images, they kind of like use AI to generate them or they tweak them a little bit with these filters so that they look more like something else.
Akuthethi wena kuthetha umona sana lwami.
Hello, So I don't usually believe like Instagram images that much. Even if I see a beautiful person, I don't believe they are as beautiful as they do Instagram in real life. So I never pay much attention.
Chloe, I was about to acknowledge you and you disappeared. Hey, likes, guys. Thank you to everybody who's been tapping. Please do not tire. Please keep tapping. And please, if you hear of anything that tickles your fancy, please don't fear to join the panel and share your views. You are more than welcome. The panel is not for specific people. Whether or not you feel like you are shy, come here. We will break the ice with you. So, yes, without further ado, let's get into the topic. So, I guess we've now divulged what thirst traps from women are, right? So, do you think women know they are setting these traps? Nkabeli, I'll go with you first. Nkabeli?
I think these traps that the women are setting are kind of like deliberate. Yeah, I think they know they are setting these traps. And as men, we don't really know most of the times that these are actually traps. Like
Okay, and Marcia, you are ready to respond. Yeah,
We started, but I'm back.
by what, darling?
Yo, kuningi babe. It's like I'm finalizing a few things, but I'm done now. So,
Okay.
mina, sure ukuthi, you know, what the question is, right? Do you think the girls are aware, right? That's the question. Just to refresh my memory. Okay. It depends. That's my honest question answer, ne?
On what?
On number one, the person's background and just awareness of things, right? There are people who just fall for what they see being done by other girls, ne? Gonna speak about just from a perspective of a naive girl in the street, ne? Who just falls for maybe their favorite influencer, how they dress, how they show up on the screen, ne? There are those girls. And then there are the girls who've realized that their bodies can actually give them money. Do you know what I mean? And now social media can be a tool in which they use to get the money from these men. Because with the picture, you can actually exchange a picture for real money. Now, you do not have to go and actually have intercourse with a man anymore. Social media is such a beautiful tool that they use. And I just want to touch on what Gabeli said briefly, Uti. Sometimes these men, nabo, they don't know because amadoda ayayithandela guys into emnandi yabo, so it entice them. They don't realize ukuthi no, you are being trapped. The goal is your pocket.
But do you think it's always directed at the pocket, or sometimes it's for other reasons?
It's for various reasons, man. It also depends on where you are. Like, let's say for someone in Joburg, ne? A person in Joburg, their goal is not only money. Their goal could be accommodation. Their goal could be, ukungena in a certain industry. Their goal could be a lot of things. It depends on where they are. I would just say it depends. It depends on what is the person's goal. And abanye ke nje khona umuntu, with women also, one thing about women that is just so unique to us. Women, I feel like we have an energy that is naturally enticing, yabo.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I find women attractive too. I mean,
Yes.
and I'm
So
free.
it is so easy to make yourself attractive as a woman and make everyone fall in love with you or want to give you things or favors or pleasures. So I guess it roots back to my initial answer to say it really just does depend to a lot of these ladies. But I don't want to lie, with social media, we've seen a growth in people who have used this favor in a very malicious way as women. And when conversations like these are being held to say, but like, guys, do we realize how we place ourselves like on social media and things like that? How does it then come back as a ripple effect and affect us as women? Then you are now labeled as other things, kuba drama. But when you are being for real, guys, hey, sesizasiwatholi nanamadoda amadoda avela athi abantu besifazane kuqala itopic and most uyayibheka i-source kukhulunywa nje ngokuthi mina niyacebheza emaklabhini. How? Sekumele singashadi ngoba nakho kuyacebhezwa emaklabhini.
What I'm saying is, lawo madoda anekwali ngokuthi ucebheze eklabhini, like angazi mina, like a lot of the time it's rarely ever a man that's in a happy relationship that will be making noise about that. It'll be a man that wants you to believe they're in a happy relationship, or a man that's not in a relationship at all, or a man that just has something against women, because angeke ube nenkinga nokuthi umfazi ongayena owakho eklabhini ucebhezile. But I like the point that you raised about it coming from a naive perspective as well, because I think at some point, yes, I was born and bred here in Johannesburg. It wasn't about location, but At some point, I was that little girl who thought showing skin was the thing. But because of the household I grew up in, that didn't fly. And I'm so grateful for that because if I was left to my own devices, I wouldn't understand the value in how you clothe yourself as a woman and what it says to the world. Because for me, it wasn't even about what it says to the world. It was about, I feel good, mangis vizitanga, because I've got good legs. I've got beautiful legs. But, you know, my mom always used to say, "Gucci, but yes, you've got beautiful legs, but you can see you've got beautiful legs while you're dressed modestly. There is no need for you to fagi bum short for everybody to see you've got beautiful legs. We can see you've got beautiful skin tone. Ugqoke kahle. There is no need for you to cheapen yourself like that because it does cheapen your look. If you're gonna be wearing something really short in your bottoms, my mom always used to emphasize things like, if you're gonna wear a really short skirt, wear your short skirt, but make sure your top is not revealing. Balance it out.
But Kanya, if I was to just, you know,
And you go find step in a crop top, yes?
if I was just to ask you a question right then,
Yeah.
ukuthi, when it comes to izinto ezi revealing yabo, into ey'fana ney'cebhe yabo or ama-bikini izinto ezikanjalo, don't you think also i-context yokuthi, is it something you are wearing and just deciding to then walk down the streets with, or is it something that you are wearing because you are required to wear for your job? Ne? For example, are you just a random masha, a girl ozidlalela khakibo, and then one day avela I decide ukuthi yazini namhlanje ngizogqoka i-G-string ne-fishnets, ne? Or are you a girl who is hired to model next to a pool agqoke i-bikini?
Yeah, but Mina, I was not hired for any modeling gigs. I was a girl who had just gotten out of high school, going to tertiary for the first time, who had a freedom year wardrobe yake. You understand? So at that time, it would be the in thing. I'm seeing Mina, adversity, people are dressing a certain way.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that's the way to go. But then there's my home that I come from where it's like, not from here. And I always used to think my mom is being selfish when she'd say a representation of me. It's like, darling, I'm going by myself. What do you when ungena? Because when I ukona la ngiyakhona. But she'd also always emphasize, uphuma la ejardini. First of all, you give a bad rap of Lapo Suga Khona. Because everybody knows that this is the household you come from.
Representative.
Umntwana wakamnikwa wena uphuma la ekhaya kwamnikwa uyala uyakhona. And you don't look, yes, you look enticing, but who are you trying to entice dressed like that would be the question. And I never, for the longest time, I don't want to lie to you, I did not understand it. I just thought this girl was jealous of me because I had legs she could only dream of, you know. But at the end of the day, as I grew older and older, I realized, no, man, but girl was onto something. I just didn't like her tone, you know?
Didn't like the tone. It wasn't friendly at all. They are
But,
never
but,
friendly.
but guys, you know what I want you to understand as ladies. I know when you dress up, sometimes you want to feel good about yourself, especially if you have got an incredible body. You would like to show it off sometimes. But do you understand from a man's perspective how men view women? It's like this.
We don't care.
Every man wants to see it.
That's how men view women already. We don't care. Like,
No, but you should
don't
care
open your
because
statement like that. But
you should. No, all men are the same, my dear. Don't be fooled. We can pretend to be something else, but we are just the same. There are two different. I mean, straight men. So it's like when you go out to a strip club. Men can enjoy watching women stripping. They can even pay money to watch, just to watch a woman stripping and the beauty of the woman's body, blah, blah, blah. But no man wants to watch his own woman on the stage stripping. You get the difference?
Yeah, but we did acknowledge that, we weren't arguing with that point. Now I was just telling you, I understand Marcia's point to say sometimes it comes from a point of being naive, and I'm saying that at some point, I think to a certain extent, I could have been that naive girl, and left to my own devices, it really could have like gone pear-shaped. But because of the guidance I had, I got to understanding the importance of, I'm not gonna act like I've always been wise because that'll be an injustice. But yeah, without further ado, can I take this time to welcome the people who've now just joined the panel, Epsa, Unique, and Deems.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Afternoon, gentlemen. Welcome.
Hey, it's us. It's just you and I tonight with the
Hey.
ladies. When I'm but blockchain speaks for ladies, so it's okay. It's okay.
Welcome back, blockchain.
Ebsa, how are you?
Oh, we good.
Absa, sorry, not Absa. It's just that money is what's important. So when we see the abs, saying no abs, I mean everything money. But yeah, how are you? How are you, Absa?
Good, my sister. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Unique, how are you?
I'm 100, I'm 100, I'm 100. Hope you guys are also good.
I'm also good. We're also good. Love the dog on your profile. It's got my vibe, got my attention.
Yeah, that's Juju. I named him after Julius Malema. He don't listen. So
Oh my
Malema.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you should inbox me, then I'll hook you up with food for it, for him, for Julius. It's all right.
Guys,
I have a dog food connect.
I don't know how I feel about that.
The dog's name being Julius. Guys, now my neighbor's dog was Senzo, so nothing shocks me anymore.
No, guys, I'm really uncomfortable with people who give dogs real people names. Imagine to take Dimakads and it's a dog. Like, come on.
Oh, Ekaigiti, my nephew named his dog, his puppy. He gave his puppy a name, right? And after giving that puppy a name, he was on some. This dog needs a surname. It doesn't have a surname. Like, surname
You
is
see
gonna
now.
have. I see. Bobby Kachen Leanja.
Oh
Like
my
when you
God.
come.
Guys,
Funny enough, the person that actually gifted the dog to him surname Begundlov, and he was so pissed, thinking that we the ones
Imagine.
that told him that.
It's such a funny thing. I won't lie.
No,
But
kids
yeah,
are
welcome,
embarrassing.
guys.
Shame. Don't have them if you don't need to. Thank you for the gift, blockchain. Absa, please tell us. Now we're going to go into the first question. What are thirst traps from women? And we will just bundle it up with the second one saying, do you think women know when they are setting these thirst traps? So can we have Absa make a submission regarding this? Absa?
Yebo.
Kanti why udlala hard to get njalo kumele siku- no
No.
le ndoda enjani kanti
No, I don't know them very well, to be
angeke
honest. I don't know them very well, to be honest, but I know a few. Those who like to reveal cleavage is a thirst trap. If you reveal cleavage, it's a thirst trap. And then, do they know Uguti it's a thirst trap? I'm really not sure. It's
In your opinion, what do you think when you see a person posting an image of themselves in a provocative, like you can see this person, I'll go back to Marsha's example. This person is in a bikini, but they're sitting in a lounge or a bed, but nowhere near water. But they're posting this picture.
yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, that kind of setup. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, you are not in a beach, so why take a photo in your bedroom on a bikini and post it if you're not in a beach?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for
So
me,
you basically think if I as Kenya post this image, I am aware of what I'm doing.
some they are, some people are ignorant. They just thinking they just posting a photo.
And are you able to differentiate between the two?
Either way, it depends the person who also the audience also is different also. Some audience, they look at it as a thirst trap, and then other audience look at it as what a nice photo. So
So now this audience we're talking about is Ebza, you.
yeah,
What do you
it will
think?
be me now. It will be me now, or somebody else now behind the phone or something.
Mm-hmm. No, not somebody else. You. What do you think? What's your first thought? Let's say you and I we've had a thing before. Now I'm posting this image. What's your first thought?
I know we are fisher.
Wow.
And mang fisha lapho ngizokhetha.
I lutho.
Usho ukuthi akekho ke wakhetha kuwe.
I lutho. No, on the internet, no. Especially, I don't like women are revealing. Like, I don't like revealing things. I even like this.
But what about men who are revealing? Sorry to interject. I also see a similar question from the comments.
Mm-hmm.
What about
For men
men?
is different.
No, we're coming to the
men-
men. We are
for
coming
men
to
is
the men. We are
different.
still focusing on the women. As you can see, the question here does, guys, we've got all nights. The night is young,
Oh yeah,
man.
I actually see it. H guys, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Don't
saying.
get
Let's not
Let me calm down.
let's not incite gender wars before there's any need. Okay, they will
Yeah.
come on their own. Like
they will
I
come on their
always say,
own.
can we not incite gender wars? Let's just the topic at hand is now women. When we are talking about men, we help each other bash them. So let's hear what men have to say about us as well. Right? Okay, so Unique, can you share your views? And Sivanati Tina, we want you on the panel. Why when daughter? Why you don't want us when we want you? Please, one day join the panel, Sive. I'd love to hear your views. You seem like you've got really interesting views. But yeah, without further ado, I'll go to Unique. Unique.
Yes. I probably don't have a problem with women.
No one asked you if you have a problem. We said, what are thirst traps from women? And do you think women know when they are setting a thirst trap? I problem, no. Ibeke eceleni. Sibuza wena ukuthi nge-thirst trap.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So I'm because I'm not that person that actually take and I don't take a lot of things into consideration. When I did that when on my youth. So right now I'm focusing on what I'm focusing on. But yeah, we all know that women can be so much. You guys are and the fact that everything has changed now because of how you guys are making use of what do they call these things? The beautician, the beauty, whatever, all that stuff. So for the reason that actually me, I don't want to talk too much about it because there's a lot of fake in it. So can I just pass on this one, please?
Okay, Unique. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
please. I wanna pass on
being
this one.
honest enough to say that I can't. We appreciate that rather than just blabbing on. Now, Deems.
Guys,
Hi, Deems.
hi
Guy
guys.
with the beautiful lips.
My wife heard that.
Tell her we will help. I will help her love
Oh
you.
my God.
Can I? I got my sister and my wife here. They both in their period. I'm back now. Give
No,
me
yeah,
2
no,
minutes.
but okay, okay.
Here's the
No,
chips.
I didn't say I want your lips. I said oh, beautiful. Like as a woman, I'd love to have your lips. Anyway. All right, all right, all right. So now we're gonna move on to the next one. In the meantime, then, do men also set thirst traps, and how? We're gonna start with a lady now, Masha.
I feel like they do. But like I feel like for men, I'm sorry, this might be controversial also, but like for men, the definition of a thirst trap might be different from I think a woman's, right? For us women, of course, we know that men are most likely attracted to our bodies, and the prettier the body, you stand good chances of getting your return investment. You know what I mean? But like for a man, for example, for me, if I'm attracted to a man who seems like a man who is smart enough to protect me from the future in terms maybe of resources, finances, and he's a man who looks.
Sorry, Masha, I didn't actually skip to blockchain. Sorry, sorry, sorry. He was here earlier, and I thought, hey, I didn't thought it right. Sorry, we'll get back to your point. So I'm so
Don't
sorry.
worry. Don't worry, don't worry.
Blockchain,
You can add to blockchain and dalala.
blockchain, blockchain.
Asizwe Numasha, Asizwe Numasha.
No,
Listen,
uMasha
I want to
bekusekela
know
question number
what
3. Siyeza kuMasha sifuna ukuzwa wena, what are thirst traps from women? Masha has already submitted regarding what thirst traps are, and do you think women know when they are setting these traps? Please, can we hear from you?
in my mind, women know when they set their thirst traps. There are times when they set a thirst traps unknown because in nature, by nature, as a man, you'll be attracted to a beautiful woman. Sometimes just her behavior, just the way she lifts her hand and she waves, or just the way she turns around and can be quite exciting to a man. Sometimes you don't know that you're inciting and attracting someone as a lady. But then I have seen deliberate thirst traps being set. I don't know. Did you ask what should I describe a thirst trap? Who's for me describing a thirst trap that I've seen that a lady does purposely? Hello? Hey, Kanya, are you there?
Oh yes, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm saying you've basically just summed it up. I'm happy with your submission.
Oh, okay.
But I've got a question. But before I go to that question, I'm gonna go to Deems. Deems,
Sure.
are you ready to speak again?
Yes, I'm ready to speak again.
Okay, so yeah, I hope you.
Apologies for earlier. I was busy sorting. Yeah, so my sister and my wife are both synchronized now, so I had to organize some chocolate and chips
Yeah,
there.
it's
So
chai
ish.
for you, my brother. It's chai.
Um,
You don't matter in this connection anymore. They don't need you. You're just there for ambience. So, no, I'll tell you the truth, shame. Now it's chai. You and now you're just there for vibes. But anyway, tell us
for
your
real.
views. What are thirst traps from women, and do you think women know when they're setting these traps?
I think it's very obvious right now. Um,
Okay, so what is a thirst trap?
okay, I'll give you an
Let's start
example,
there.
right? TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah. Teams, we keep losing you. What's going on? So now I will pose a question to the men, since while we wait for Deems to find his network properly again, I'll pose a question to the men to say, we say that women know when they setting thirst traps, but from what I heard from Blockchain's submission, right? But I'll just throw this question to all men because I'm of the belief that all men on this panel have that same thought that women know when they are setting thirst traps, and they'll, because Blockchain mentioned that it's in the way you will walk, it's in the way you will tilt your head, it's in the way you will just basically your gestures, right? You know what you're doing, you know what flatters, yeah, you know what's flattering, you know what's nice to the human eye. But now I've come to the realization that men can think anything is a thirst trap, right? Because I, for one, I could say Marsha's image right now with her clear skin is and I'm sorry to put you on the spot, Marsha, right? But I could say to a certain degree, men can view that as a thirst trap because she's glowing, she's looking pretty, she's looking like, ooh.
I'd be afraid for my safety in society. I
She's
I
looking like a
literally would.
snack, placed on the way it was explained, because she knows she
Don't
looks good.
worry.
That's why this is her profile picture, because she knows she looks good in it. So is that a thirst trap? Can that be a thirst trap? It is a decent picture. She's not revealing skin, but
Marsha
can you
looks
say
delicious. I wouldn't mind.
asibuzi ukuthi
She
uyamind
looks
or
delicious
awumind?
already.
Vele men don't mind, vele niyazithanda izinto siyazi, but we are asking ukuthi,
She looks
could you
delicious
deem that,
already.
can you deem that as a thirst trap?
No, it's not a thirst trap.
So you can't deem that as a thirst trap.
It
Okay,
sure
so
does incite thirst.
yes, because I will say, as a woman personally, ne, I would like, that's the kind of way I would thirst trap a person. I wouldn't say I'm exempt to the people who thirst trap to thirst trapping, because yes, I won't post my body and whatnot, but I know when I post myself looking good, it will attract. Your teams, the feedback. I don't like hearing my voice coming back at me. Please, can you mute your mic? Yeah. But like, I know when as a woman, when I post myself looking good, it will invoke something in men. No matter how covered I am, I could be, hey, ngafaki sambato. But as long as my skin is popping and I'm looking good, it will incite something in a man somewhere, somehow. Right? So yes, to a certain degree, we do know that no matter what we do, I wouldn't say specifically a thirst trap, but no matter what image you post, as long as you're looking good and healthy, you will get that attention from men. It's not what I'm looking for, but I know I will get that attention, right?
And that is true.
Oh, that is true. So that's why I'm asking if you can, if you deem. That's why I used Marsha's image as an example, because it's the perfect example to say, as a woman, you can post a picture like this without having to take off skin, from my perspective, that is, without having to show skin, without having to do what, but just by posting this picture, an ex that fumbled her will come back and be on some, no, wait, let me come back. Masha, where are you going when I'm using you as an example? Come back, Mashia. Anyway, yes. So do you realize that could also be a thirst trap, or do you not acknowledge it? I'm just asking the men.
Hey, look, it's not a thirst trap. I don't, as a guy, I don't deem it as a thirst trap. what it does incite thirst. Like
Tastefully.
they always say, like people always say, like parents, our elders always say, ladies are born already with value. Do you understand? And we men have to develop our value. So it's that thing that's innate, that you can't simply do away
Yes,
with.
Angelina, where were you raised where you get
Someone's
told
beauty
that?
cannot
I just want to know,
necessarily
where were
be
you raised
deemed
that
as
you
a
get told a
thirst
woman
trap.
is born with value? Nina, why wasn't I told? Why wasn't I given this memo that women are born with value? Because, hey, I was told you have to build up your value. So I don't know. Hey, I'm going to need to find out. Anywho, okay. Yeah, but anyway, Abza.
I didn't hear you, Ron. Kanya. Like,
Oh,
what happens is that your mic. Yeah, so what did you say?
Mina ngiyangathi it can still be a thirst trap, just done in a tasteful manner. That's what I was saying. So that's why I asked if men are able to
If she is
differentiate.
deliberate, look, there are deliberate thirst traps. There are traps that to actually sits and like sort of gives you eye contact to say, do you see this? Do you see this? Do you want this? And they're not really saying it by word, but by checking you out, are you seeing what's happening here? Then we can all call it a thirst trap. Yo, Marumasha. Okay.
Abza. Oh, Mgabeli, actually, I haven't heard from Mgabeli in a bit. Abza vele uthatha isikhathi ukuthi unmute kanti yes, I don't know, you're playing hard to get, Abza. Mgabeli, nangomunye hard to get. Mgabza. Aye, okay. Over to you then, Abza.
Okay. Okay. Which question are we
My button
addressing?
was stuck there.
Oh, okay. We'll come to you after Abza makes his submission. I'm sure he's prepared what he's had to say.
Okay. Which question are we addressing now?
I just asked that, are you aware, does a thirst trap only ever come in the form of a woman being nude? Or can it be done tastefully to entice your attention, but still not be in the nude or provocative, but just seeing her looking beautiful and glowing and, can that be do you think that could be a thirst trap, or do you realize that that could also be a thirst trap?
Oh, difficult one because I believe in order for it to be a thirst trap, to qualify as a thirst trap, the guy would have to be thirsty first, okay? Otherwise, it wouldn't work. Like, it wouldn't serve a purpose. So depending on if a guy is looking for that, then if he's looking for that, he'll see it. There's modesty in it. Like, you could dress maybe modesty, but if you do a little something there and then you
No, without
send
doing
that
a little
photo.
something, just me standing there. I know it's provocative. Like, for example, I will use myself as an example. Since Marsha has left us, Mina personally, I know that my eyes are I've been told enough times to know that my eyes are provocative. I'll just post a selfie then, looking good and healthy. Do you realize that there could be a thirst trap too?
Yeah, most definitely. That is if the gentleman is thirsty, he's looking for something, and you do that, most definitely it will be received as such. I agree.
I have a problem. I have a problem with looking at innate value as a thirst trap.
That's actually where I wanted to go, because I've noticed a lot of men will just look at you, will just see an image. Like, for example, somebody will say, my partners have joked to say, "Mm-mm, close your eyes when you're looking at other men. Don't look at other, like, my eyes, must I pluck them out or something?" You understand? But I wanted to go deeper into that question to say, yeah. But anywho, without further ado, we're gonna take this time to welcome the group. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Oh, yes. How are you, Kanya? We missed you.
Welcome the group. Welcome the group.
I'm good. How are
Jane,
you?
what up?
How's my wife?
Let me take off this jacket.
I don't know the jacket on your profile picture. And honestly speaking, yeah, she's for that profile picture. Please do something about it. Find another one, please, sir.
Actually, I lost my account. This is a different account. I created a new one like 2 days ago.
You created a new one just so that you could have that same jacket on and that same face on. Sir, please respect us. It's summer now. Put a flower or something. Anywho, all right.
I
So
don't know
tell
what I
us,
did.
what are thirst traps from women, and do you think women know when they are setting thirst traps?
That's trap from women.
Mm.
Women know. Women know very, very well. There's a certain specific way that she'll dress. There's a certain specific way that she'll talk. There's a certain way that she'll behave.
And how is this way that she will talk?
First things first, she will laugh at everything you say and make you feel like you're the most
Kanti
interesting
bathatha
person
labo
in the
sisi
world,
bena
even
bahleka
though
yonke
you're
into
not.
enikhulumayo. Okay, yes.
Lelo is laughing on the bed.
No, because I feel like some of these women are a figment of your imagination as the men on this panel. But okay, I'll let you have it. Continue.
So, well, I mean, she laughed. So I think that's, I don't know if she's giving me a test trap, but moving
And she's
forward,
on the bed.
she will.
Asazi, qhubeka grip.
Ay, she knows I don't play like that. Anyways.
What? You don't play like the hell? Okay, I know. After this, I have a bone to pick with you. We're coming back there. But continue.
Kodwa Kanya, ngicela ukubuza. Umjida ne, like let's switch the roles now. When now you're attracted to a guy, Umjida passes by now. He's got his arms out in a vest, and he's just passing. He's got no intention of luring you. Do you consider that a thirst trap?
Hey, Lalela, if I'm attracted to you, it means you have every intention of luring me in. I don't care what you say. I don't attract men that I'm not attracted to men that are not attracted to me. Ukusalayo.
So do you deem that as a thirst trap?
For me, I don't really think that men are very successful at actual thirst traps. It's when they're not trying that I actually get trapped. I get thirst trapped. So for me, if a man is trying too hard to thirst trap, I question if he's into what I have to offer, really, or if he's into what I'm also into, I question that. Because as a grown man, why are you setting a thirst trap? But yeah, let's go into the next question then.
Now this comes.
This comes where?
So do you understand? Do you understand why it's tough for guys to answer this?
No, I didn't say it would be an easy response. I just wanted to know what your thoughts are,
Mekan, do you understand why
I
it's tough
never,
for guys to answer this question?
No, I understand because again, I was just, playing around with where a man's thoughts are on these things, because again,
Do
I'm
you
not a man. I
understand
couldn't
why
know.
it's tough for guys to answer this question?
Again, it's not about the toughness or the easiness. It was just me trying to figure out where a man's mind is at. But now we're going to go to the next question. Do men also sweat their straps and how? We're going to start with Mkabeli. Mkabeli.
I think men set these traps by flexing their finances. Can you hear me?
Not great.
Okay, so I think basically men know that women are attracted to material things most of the time, and to words, things that people say. So men actually send these trips by actually flexing their finances, like cars, anything that shows that they can afford stuff. I think women actually, well, generally, it is accepted in the men's world that women find that very attractive. I mean, a man who can afford things. So if I make you believe that I can afford this and that by maybe flexing my car, posting my lifestyle in general, that kind of like attracts women. That's basically how I see men setting these traps. Anyone can ask questions.
So do you believe you've ever set a thirst trap when I'm work?
Oh, obvious. Yes, I have many times.
Please give us a scenario, sir.
Sorry?
Give us a live scenario, please.
You mean a personal scenario? Someone could be
Yes.
listening.
Don't block the outside noise. You're talking to me here.
Okay. So there was this person that I was attracted to, and I had to actually buy something that I didn't really need or didn't really like, so that I can fit in their wealth or their expectations or their description of a cool guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and were you successful, Kukai?
Yeah, I wasn't so successful anyway, because I don't know if she caught me or she was simply not interested, or maybe the trap wasn't so old and obvious.
Okay, so what's this item that you did not need that you purchased? Now I'm curious.
It was a car.
A whole vehicle. Now we are Zenza, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Only to find out that now she's fine with her boyfriend who doesn't have a car. So yeah, it actually didn't work. It didn't work. She actually noticed me. It worked that far, but well, it did not.
Dang it. And how do you buy a cow jumpy so good you are doing it for clout and not for yourself? Yes, like how what did you say when you were buying this car and when now?
I just bought it, and then she saw that this guy didn't have a car, and now he has it. So,
Okay, where's this car today?
oh, the car is there, but it's no longer an issue anymore because I
You,
realized,
you are still roaming around in your thirst trap.
no. I actually realized it didn't work, so I stopped even to pursue it.
No, I'm talking about the car now. You are still driving around with your thirst trap.
Yeah, I'm still driving around with my face.
Okay, so you know what? Maybe thirst traps aren't a bad thing after all. You know, look at you. You didn't have a car before. Now you do.
Yeah, but you see, it didn't bring out the desired results. That's the thing.
You know what, Nick? God is no fool. It brought out what it needed to bring out. Now you travel easy and smooth.
Yeah,
The
so
silver lining to
men do
every
that,
cloud.
and especially in cases of a breakup, if you men maybe suffer a breakup with a lady, normally what they do, they go out there and better themselves, and most men they do it by going to the gym. They bulk up, they change the way they look, and they become more attractive. Yeah, that's basically men for you.
That's men listening to magazine advice. Yes, so unique.
Okay.
Do
To
men also set thirst traps, and how?
yes, like Mgabeli says, most of the guys are actually showing off with what they have, what they can afford, that they've got money and etc. So you must remember sometimes to attract women, you will find out that women who actually uses the test traps are looking for validation or attention, and then you will find that the guy is already prepared with all of that. So he make sure that he's privileged enough to attract such women that seeks validation sometimes. So yeah, I do agree that they do that, but they mostly spend money in wear nice clothes, proper clothes. They become decent. Yeah, most they say a gentleman do what gentlemen does. So that's how they actually uh, look out for. They need to.
Okay, so have you ever set a thirst trap?
I never set a test trap. I'm that kind of guy. If I fancy you, I go straight to you and I tell you that, listen, lady, can we talk, because you are disturbing me, because I'm into you, I fancy you. So I tell you straight. If you reject me, it's fine. So, but
You're
there
disturbing
were,
me here, but
yes, that's
okay.
disturbance, because if I fancy you, and I'll keep actually thinking about you if you pass on the street and all that stuff, because you are attracted to me. So the only way to make sure that I'm releasing myself from that chains, I have to approach you and tell you. It will depend from you if you find me attractive or decent or what. But I'm that kind of guy that just go for it. So I haven't used it that. I own a car. I'm driving a Mini Cooper. There are women that actually thought that I'm using that kind of style, but no, I didn't do that kind of style.
Oh,
It's
Mini
just
Cooper
cute.
Fancy
It's just cute
Dropper.
for me to
Okay.
drive around and being decent enough that people might think that I'm using that. I'm a straightforward guy. I tell you if I don't like you. If you like me, you like me. That's it. End of story. I'm not a time waster kind of a guy.
You go straight to the point when I say, okay. So since we don't have any blockchain, actually, let's go to you first before I make a submission. Do you think that
You need my submission.
do men also set thirst traps, and how do they do it in your view?
Well, look, I don't set the But I tell you what I want when we meet. I sit with you and talk to you, and if if you are saying no, you said no. Issue that bores me is that when you now see me talking with another girl, now it then looks like it was just a thirst trap. You know,
But you guys near
ladies out there,
because you guys
they
are
are.
acting high and mighty and righteous here. But I like a man who's real, like Mkabeli. Mkabeli put it out there that he went out and bought a whole vehicle as a thirst trap. When
Well, okay,
out
look,
here acting righteous.
Naivarne.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Umuntu mangimfuna, ngiyamtshela kuqala. I'll set the straps, ne? Maybe like, let's say, buy breakfast, buy lunch, something small. You understand? Make it a habit. Would I come around and get you a monkon? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah,
Okay.
sure, I do that. I do those things. But then I will not go extravagant and start buying flowers and becoming.
Boring.
I don't do that. What I want
Boring.
is to awaken a natural attraction. I want to awaken an absorptive attraction, not something that you have to conjure and
So
manufacture
wena
all the
njengoba
time.
nawe sonke
I hate
wahethwa kangaka,
manufacturing attraction.
so wena
No,
njengoba
it's
sonke
not
wahethwa
about
nawe
you.
njengathi sonke kangaka, mamela ngaqeda
Yeah,
ukubuza
you said
umbuzo.
when I hate
Ngithi njengoba sowuhetheke njengathi sonke,
Hmm.
you've never found yourself in a position where you're desperate now to get this person's attention and you will try to get their attention in other ways without being obvious.
I've done that, but it most of the time doesn't work.
You know
Being
what?
unobvious.
Exactly. Nkabeli also shared that it didn't work when he purchased the whole vehicle. You guys don't want to share the down moments. You want to share the uphill, the wins only. Share the losses too. How?
Oh, so extravagance. Extravagance doesn't work. The reason why I'm not extravagant is because I've seen my extravagance doesn't work. When I start buying things that are like serious, boma mugs, boma jackets, clothes, in fact, the most I've done, it was only with one girl. I took her shopping on her birthday. On her birthday.
Okay. But that's
And
not a thirst trap though.
dude,
That's not a.
listen, let me finish talking. On her birthday, I took her, we went to Boulders. I bought her, a dress and some PJs. And then we went to Steers and we ordered a big lunch. I got 2 burgers. I was hungry, and I don't remember what she got. And yes, I was telling her I'm interested and all that. In some share last that, but I did all these things. And well, till today, I was the fool. So hence I'm saying,
You are
ever
not a
since
fool, Bandla. You have
I've
been
made it a habit.
to who you are. Anyway, without further ado, let's just take this time to acknowledge Kolani and
Who I am.
Kutsila to the public.
Look.
Can we take the time to acknowledge Kolani?
Well, the jacket is off, and so is the profile pic.
Which jacket? Well, yes. So tell her, how are you, Kolani?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Can't complain. So, what piqued you? Which from the first question to the third one, which one did you feel, I gotta join this panel and add my views?
Uh, all of them.
All
Ask me a
right, so
random
let's
one.
start from the top.
What are thirst traps from women? Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, it's conversations, tones, choice of words, constant contact, and there are those random questions that are out of the blue. Like if I've never told you that I'm in a relationship, and then you just come out of the blue and be like, "Hey, you're gonna get in trouble with your girlfriend." How?
Oh.
How are you gonna get in trouble? I didn't even say anything to you about anything that could get me in trouble. And now you, out of the blue, saying, I'm gonna get you in trouble with my girlfriend. That's a thirst trap. Number two, I like cooking, and you can see my Instagram and my Facebook. Quite a number of my dishes are there, and they're all original, you know. And sometimes you get statements like,
Mm-hmm.
"Uzomthatha umuntu ozophela njengoba wena uvela upheka kangaka," you know. Then that clearly shows you that
Hey,
person.
uyashela loyo muntu.
Hey, that's trap, yeah. There's so many. And another one, would probably be, who do you live with? What do you mean?
People.
So women do set those traps, man. And it's just, we understand, but also, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. We as men.
Okay, so do you think that women know when they're setting thirst traps?
Absolutely. The thing is, women will do things in private and then in public be like, "Oh, we didn't know that this guy, man, come on now.
But apparently we're gonna look cheap, if we're gonna say not to be obvious. No, yes, it wasn't. Imagine I thirst trap you and you're like, oh, is that a thirst trap? Like, yes, very much so, say. How, like, are you still gonna want me? Aye.
Well, I think for me it depends on whether the guy is actually interested in you, because if a guy is interested in you, and you see, guys are very quick at picking up those traps, and if you feel like he's not seeing it, trust me, he's seeing it very clearly.
Like, yeah,
He's just gonna pretend as if he's not seeing it.
you can see it, but there's no need for me to admit it immediately. Nani ninja nandlaliswa kanti. Sure.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. Uguti, if you set up a test trap for a guy and he's trying to smash it, he's not gonna be confrontational about it. He's gonna play along, yeah, bro, until you do the deed. And for people who are in those types of situations, I'm not in that type of situation, but you know, skulil, sonk, skulil. We have experienced things.
But sometimes it's not an intentional thirst trap. I've also, I'll share my story after. But yeah, of an unintentional thirst trap that once took place. But yeah. No, really, it wasn't. Let me first take this time to welcome Putsia to the panel.
Sanibonani.
Sawubona Putsia, kunjani?
Ngiyaphila ninjani?
Hayi thina siphilile.
Yes, as you and mina kusucolana ugrip, and he must go back. He must go back to being the grip. Leya kacolani mkhize man. Anyway.
Who the grip Logan?
Yes. I figured that out yesterday, if not the day before. I'm like, no,
When
man.
I want to strela gap, when I want now I'm thinking I'm talking to a whole other. When you think shower when.
No, I
I
need
just
him
love
to
the
go
way you
back to being the
welcome me.
crib.
Yabo nje, ugrip amagama nje kanje. Uxolani bubonakala ukuthi you are welcoming ubhuti nje ohloniphekile.
No, when strela gap, Nikolani. Yes. And I don't know why I didn't pick it up because I know your names. But anyway.
Okay. Yazi nginilalele nobhuti lana nikhuluma ngama-signs wama-thirst trap ukuthi umuntu abuze ukuthi uhlala noba uzothina umuntu wakho. I mean, it then poses a question ukuthi, to me, what is a thirst trap? Because I've had those questions before, and to me it's a question. So how does it then now qualify? Sengiyafunda again namhlanje. How does it qualify being a thirst trap? If a person asks you simple question, why clean kangaka la uhlala nabani? I'm a clean person. You understand? And this person is asking in a jokingly manner. I've never seen an question in a manner which this person is a thirst trap, or is it abantu abadala? Ake yazi niyathanda uclassify izinto nizinike ikhona. Anyway, Khanya, please.
I don't think that's a thirst trap. That's actually fishing, in my opinion, to see that is this man available? Do I continue this? Do I continue trying to lure this person in, or is this now hands off for me? I don't think that's necessarily a thirst trap. But now, when the thing is, thirst trap needs it, we always know. So I once had a situation with
Before,
my
Khanya,
Mm-hmm.
what defined this thing, thirst trap?
A thirst trap is when you intentionally set out to do something that will lure somebody in and you know it will.
For an example?
For an example, a lot of the time we refer to social media, but as this conversation keeps going, I realize that it's broader than just social media. Like, for example, I will take an image of myself wearing a bikini, but I'm not even at the beach, not even next to us. I'm nowhere near water. I'm by my bed taking a picture of myself in a bikini, seeking out a certain kind of attention from probably somebody specific or maybe from a range of people.
Mom, yazi lento ukuthi umuntu ashuthe izithombe ezinjalo angekho beach nani. Yini ngesintu ihaba uforward sisho njalo.
Yeah, but it's a thirst trap.
Hayi niyathanda uclassify izinto yo hawa. Hayi khona. Umuntu wenza njalo, mina for me is an ex, for an example. So if a person would do that, or social media presence every day, we are poster, and most of them, I engaged with one of them. Here's a poster, whether magatengi rock or poster. So is that a thirst trap, for an example? Magatenga something a post, magahleli kuphi we are poster. To me, this person has too much time on their hands, spending money in the wrong places. Ngiyaphuma kuwe.
Okay, so I feel like you're just shutting it down, whether the conversation as a whole, you're shutting it down.
It's for me, I'm not trying to shut it down. I'm trying to understand. And like njengoba senivule i-title elisha ukuthi hayi umuntu wenza so i-thirst trap. Akusumuntu nje.
Athi thina nje sivulele title thina sikhuluma ngetopic yakhona ukuthi kahle kahle makwenzeka kanje. So your response is already shutting it down because you're not speaking to the topic on the board. Now you're just speaking to what your thoughts on the word itself is, but the actual action, you're not speaking to the actual action itself.
I think invalelise ngihambe ngiyolala izangihlula ke le. Ngiyazibona.
Ihlula ngani? Hlala phansi lapha.
Okay, I think ngihlale maybe ngizafunda.
Hawu, yeah, kungcono usho kanjalo kunokuthi uzingalise. Hawu. Anywho, let's take this time How ugele uhambile futhi after requesting. Okay. So the personal experience I can say where I've been accused of thirst trapping and I didn't know was okay, Mina, when I was a single woman living on her own, I had a rule that no man comes into my house, right? So obviously, I wouldn't be setting my house up for men. It would be set up for me because I'm the occupant of this house. And well, my at the time he was just a friend-ish, getting to know each other stage, right? Came through, he was helping me go fill gas, and then yeah, he asked to use the bathroom, and obviously I ngeke uncishe umuntu bathroom. Came in through, saw my lacy items hanging there, and he saw that as a thirst trap and kept saying that's a thirst trap. So that's why I'm saying it's not always intentional. I didn't know that this guy was gonna come into my bathroom and run into my garments, but he did. So can you say that there was an intentional thirst trap, Kolani?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That was your garments in your bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Place that you didn't know he was going to walk into. If anything, damn, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think it's a bit creepy too. Like for example, a thong. This is a thong, for example. I don't even know if TikTok allows that.
Yes.
Oh, let me just change the word. Let me just say Mercedes Benz.
No, I don't think there's a problem with calling underwear. Mina, it's just me being diplomatic because I find it hard to just name certain things as they are. For me, I prefer to call things in a diplomatic manner than to just ngiyibeke phazalala.
No, guess what? No, guess what, ma'am. For
Mhm.
me, and this is a personal opinion. I think it's a bit creepy to see a garment in the bathroom and then feel some type of way about the garment. You've got serious issues as a guy if you just see the garment. The garment has to be in position and in place, and it has to be the full package. That
Why would you creep? Lo muntu wagcina sekayindoda yami. What do you mean creepy? Lo muntu wagcina sekayindoda. Uthi ngishada ama-creep kahle kahle ile nto eshoyo. Mhm.
you can do something creepy, but you're not a creep ngokuphelele kwakho wena, like as
Mhm.
you're not something creepy, but you're not a creep, yabo. We all have those violence of things that we do that's like, damn, that's a creepy, but that's what I do. But it doesn't make you a creep overall. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't know, maybe he copied the image of the garment and he pasted it on the owner, and then I don't know what happened. I don't see. That came about. I don't think it had anything to do with the garment, or maybe he assumed that you might have placed them there because you were coming.
Yeah, no, he kept debating because again, he didn't mention this on the night itself because that would have been extremely creepy. But obviously, as we got more comfortable with each other and we were getting to the stages of indulging in coitus, that's when he mentioned that to say, yeah, you've always been trying to seduce me from day one, from this day when I went into your bathroom and I saw this.
That's what I'm trying to say. He assumed that you must have placed it there because you knew he was coming. And that's where the thirst trap comes about. But I also understand your innocence in the sense that it was there because it was yours and you don't actually allow guys to come in, so you weren't expecting him to be there. And so that's what I'm saying. No, it's the first time.
Was it the first time you guys met?
No, it wasn't the first time we met, but we hadn't gotten to, the relationship hadn't gotten to a stage where we were now rocking.
No, besides the rocking part, like I feel like it messes up. I would have said that thirst trap probably messed up how did we meet, as opposed to when bo thirst trap. I don't know what, but ngizama ukuthi Yo, probably I'm thinking that's why I'm asking the question. You met because awukhona uconnect ikhasi yakho uyangena umchita ubona lento lena. He keeps it in his mind. He's like, oh, when I met her, this is what I saw of this person in her space.
There was actually a few encounters with him.
Sizakuthini, but mina ngokwazi kwami my sister ke athi ngibeke so maybe ngathi sengimhlobo omdala. Into engizwile mina about thirst trap into yabantu abadala besimame abagcoka ngendlela thizeni laba bathi ugugu othandayo abomama bakabo Ben 10 laba bagcoka ngisho uyambona ukuthi umama lo but is not dressed to what we'd assume ukuthi I feel like not even a feeling, it's what I heard ukuthi umama ogcoka these things like the gymnasts yabo laba bagcoka ukujima loba baveza yonke into. That's as far as I know a thirst trap ukuthi kunezo zama queue ukuthi ukhuluma sona social media upost into lebe ngingayazi yazi mama.
Kuyenziwa ke bafo, and the fact that you don't know means you might have been a victim of it ungazazi nje.
There.
All right. How out? I was about to welcome you, but anyway, blockchain. You said you have a different view. What is your different view?
Asithemba ke emsindweni ublockchain uyarasa ebusuku yazi uyasebenza ebusuku orwenza.
Yena uyarasa ebusuku blockchain. Sesizomamukela nje enjalo phela ngowethu sizothini. Blockchain.
You dropped him. Request again, Mchan.
I won't call it a thirst trap because, like, with regards to thirst traps, after having this discussion, more so not natural. Can you hear me?
Nope.
Yes, khuluma uqede ngoba hey abantu bakhala ngomsindo
It's
and
more
mina
so
ngikwamukele ngendlela oyibona.
so about a certain level of trust. That's my view.
Ngathi ushare ne-network umuntu lona lapha e-Foster Care uyambona.
Okay, blockchain awuzwakali you're breaking now. You're breaking. Are people dropping on their own or is somebody dropping people?
I don't know. I'm gonna invite him. But I invite if a person drops, I invite them.
Okay.
But umuntu ofana blockchain is it my network or is it blockchain?
No, I think it's blockchain's network.
Yeah.
But anyway, blockchain, please do join when you have more stable network. Out here sharp, okay, mfana Pitor, mfana 012.
Mapolo. Can't do anything.
I didn't say mojo.
Shafiri Winjan, greetings everyone on the panel and beyond. I greet you all in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Amen. We receive.
Mfana wadi drop saka, li sosh plata, le sharp mar.
I ate the bluffan on say listen.
All right. Mamello, how are you?
Yes. How are you, Kanya?
I'm good. A lot better than I was in the past few days or in the past week rather, but yeah, I'm good now.
Have you managed to purchase a larger mirror?
Oh my gosh, why?
I need to you're getting bigger and bigger.
And anyway, yes, I have two full-length mirrors in my house. What's up? And again, if only you knew gore no ke slender. I'm a slender by nature. Study catalog. Yes. Mamello, how are you? Let's also acknowledge that Mamello quickly.
Hi,
Mamello,
Tanya. Hi, everybody. Hope you guys are good.
I'm glad to
I'm
finally be
also
on a
feeling.
panel with you again after a long time.
It's been like a couple of days, isn't it? Malobanyana.
Ne ke siyo malobanyana nna.
Chumi. Anyways, Kirillin, I've been
Don't even
feeling.
notice my absence. I phuma ke msefane.
No, Tanya, ke go voice e phela e le smooth. Ha ke utla mo di-paneleng ka itebala gore, I haven't heard it in a long time.
Me smooth
Wena, ha o
voice.
tailethege nje. O batla metsi ene ha ona metsi anywhere around. But yes, thank you so much for acknowledging me.
Yeah. Out here, you gonna be a gentleman and let Mamello submit first, or uyasha?
I'm choosing not to be a gentleman.
All right, fantastic. I love it when you stick to who you truly are. Actually, wenza kahle, because I want to start with the first two questions for you. What are thirst traps from women, and do you think women know when they're setting thirst traps?
There's traps from women. Instagram. First traps from women. Let me start with the second one. Do women know when they're setting these traps? Absolutely yes. Women are very, very, very much aware of what they are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, women are very much aware of what they are doing. They are very much aware of the traps that they're setting for men. And they are so aware that they place themselves by location, by environment, by body in the right spot at the right time for the right availability to welcome the proper approach. If you think that as a man you approached a woman and convinced her to be with you, you are definitely lying to yourself, my brother.
Why are you like this, Outie? Why are you letting it all out? Hey, Steve have you aban. Anyway, you were saying?
You're jealous. Yeah.
No, I'm not jealous. I'm mad at you for letting out girl code unnecessarily, and you're not even a girl. So you were saying?
It's not like you're gonna admit when you're jealous. Anyways,
Oma.
I was saying that women by proximity place themselves well. Guys, women set traps for us every day. If we out here sharp, or if we out here sharp, ufana nami jo, grand, women will set traps to keep you. And then mangabe we did nje SG Mayo, SNet Vision Active Membership, women will set traps to sleep with you. So it is very important that you understand that these traps, bro, women set these traps, bro. Women will trap you. One woman will trap you with their whole heart. In fact, trapping is a woman's game. Women, that's how they operate. So what are these thirst traps from women? The number one thirst trap of a woman. The number one.
Please talk.
The number one thirst trap of a woman is the way she looks. That is the number one thirst trap. Women will trap you with their looks. Women will trap you with their mouth. Those two traps. So with their looks, of course, you know how they will wear things. With their mouth, they will give you an exaggerated compliment so that you feel like more of a man, so they can get what they want from you. I love your big arms. They make me feel so safe. Then you see it. Got it.
What if you feel safe though?
What if?
Hey, maybe you feel safe and it's got nothing to do with trapping you.
Maphola. Can't remember now.
Eh?
No, no, no. That is not the truth, Kanya.
Who are you with? Lo okhuluma soft kangaka out. Ye madoda.
Kanya. No, no, no.
King karabal surgari tsebe.
My sister. My sister.
Ye madoda out.
Yeah, those are that's my submission, guys. Let me not be all political.
Yeah, no, let us not keep you any longer.
Yes,
Mute
but I
her
was just
hair
saying
so
that.
that you can continue to enjoy Khotshwarwa ka ditsebe.
I was just saying that my woman will trap you, bruh. Woman will trap you. Women trap us every day. Trapping is a woman's game. There's no greater pleasure for women than trapping a man. Manipulation and trapping is their game. They find pleasure in that. If your woman never tries to manipulate you or trap you, you're not a man worth pursuing.
Yo. Okay, Mamelo, please. You had something to say. You've been burning in the comment section. Please come along.
Thank you, Batung. Stop
Oh, I
us to
forgot
cheat.
this one. Takeaways. Yo, woman will trap you with takeaways, bro. If a woman says, "Can you please buy me food? I'm hungry," and when you fall for it, yeah, Popeye.
Thirst traps.
You are a Popeye. No, the man that thinks like
No,
out.
sorry.
Popeye.
It was coming all right, but I guess. Anyways, I think we have to remember thirst traps are a way of peacocking, right? It's understanding of peacocking for men and women. So basically, women peacock. In most cases, I'm talking about practical things first. I'm going to talk about practical things first. Women tend to peacock around the fact that, like, especially if you're a gym body and you have a nice bum and you do that, you know, that pose, the bum where you show your waist and your your background. Also, another one is okay, bikini pictures, general, whatever. Also, another thing that people also undermine is lifestyle pictures or lifestyle content or boomerangs, or like you try to show that, like, oh, you go to spa days. That's also just to show that, oh, you know, my lifestyle's up to date. Like, it's either you're here or you're not. It's either you're up to standard or not. Another way
That's
women
what
tend to.
That's
Kanya?
what I was saying earlier. I'm saying, yes, I agree with you because I was saying
Yeah.
it earlier.
Yeah.
Thirst
because
trapping
it's
is
serious.
not just limited to posting nudes,
Exactly,
nude images.
exactly. You try
But
to check
yes,
and it's also like, oh, if you're always in a hotel,
it's a
you're always in a
psychological
spa
game.
day, you're always in
It's a
you're always
psychological
catching
game, basically.
flights. You're always like talking international stuff. You're always like posting passport boomerang pictures with your friends. Sometimes you're at Bali and then you have like nice content around those type of landscapes. The type of things that you drink.
No, but sometimes it's got nothing to do with thirst trapping. I'm
Oh,
not going
no,
to
it's
Bali and not
lifestyle. You
posting
want to
about
show
it.
that. Isn't that part of thirst trapping?
Yeah. I'm not posting a whole trip and I'm not going on a whole trip and not posting up about it. There's a reason.
Oh, no. I guess I'm saying, Jorge, like in most cases, you want to make sure that the right people, like the ones that you're like, you know, don't think, example, if Spusiso says to you, yeah, and I believe in a 50-50 woman, and it's like, oh, there's no problem with the 50-50 woman. And then based on your lifestyle and what you've posted and how you live and how you carry yourself and the fact that you can go out with your friends and you're not bothered about a man who shells you, that's also thirst trapping. I think we can also agree to that, Kanya. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You know, there's thirst trapping and there's also reverse. You just opened up my mind to the fact that there can also be reverse thirst trapping, because sometimes, you know, there'll be somebody's son also and be persistent, and you will need, and you can't delete their contact or whatever because maybe there's something in Tlanganisa. Sometimes you just need to show them to, sir, no, we don't play in the same league. Leave me alone.
Oh, I get it. That's why I'm saying we are talking about competitive edge to say that You know, the men, as I said, competitive edge. If you are innovative in terms of dating and you don't mind being competing with, in inverted commas, grown men, when you see the type of woman that you're like, this is the type of woman that I pursue. Maybe she's doing something silly like, oh, hey guys, I'm at a golf tournament for ladies for Women's Day. That's also thirst trapping to say, don't think I'm a small girl here. I don't think I'm a small girl. I know things.
Awulingani la bro. Like sometimes
Exactly.
it's not enough. That's what I'm saying. There's a reverse thirst trap as well. I feel like men think we only do it to actually thirst trap. Sometimes there's also a reverse thirst trap to show with awulingani. Walk away.
Respect yourself. And then you say things like, example on your caption, I'm making example, like a caption on TikTok, and you say, hey guys, feeling so down, decided to go to a spa day. I went to the aquamarine and what, it helps with what, and then it sounds like you're being intellectual.
Yeah, fish. I say, guys.
Yes, you're fishing. Yes. This trap, peacocking. You must show her. I'm not amongst the buts or the maybes. I'm a definitely. With that being said, let me let other people speak, guys. Thank you, Kanya.
Other people speak. No, but I'm glad. I like the point that you raised to say that some like the thirst trapping. It's not always because not every girl is like. I'll take myself for example. I'm not comfortable with posting myself in a bikini in a suggestive manner, but I know my strong points and I know what makes me attractive. So
Is it
depending
because
on
you
the
do that?
Marcus Slender, Joe, please. No, but for example, I know, okay, not now. Now I'm not thirst trapping. I'm not in the business of thirst trapping
Is
anyone.
it because you've never went for swimming lessons?
Now I'm not in the business of thirst trapping
Did
anyone
your
else.
parents deny you swimming school when you were young?
And by the way, they taught me how to swim as my older cousin threw me in the deep end and
You never had a
told me
pool at home.
don't die. Well, now I was raised on tough love, Shem. Even I'm like pulling in the deep end and make sure you don't die, otherwise your parents are gonna kill me. And that's how I learned how to swim.
They pushed you into a pool and you vowed never to get into water again.
Nah, I used to love swimming, but I'm just saying, when we grew up on tough love, even the way I learned how to drive. But CPT, but find your way home.
Damn.
That's how I learned how to drive, Pila.
Kaja grew up tough, guys. Kaja grew up tough.
I'm not sure, Marwana, like having older siblings, being the last born is tough. People want to act like being a last born means you grow up soft. No.
Alright, Kanya, since you say yes, Slender, show us a picture of you 3 years ago.
Okay, I'm not slender. I was lying about me being slender. It's just that the way you are picking at my, you are body shaming me. That's
I've had those screws.
No, not Kimutsari thick thighs, Joe, please. Kimutsari thick thighs, please. Thank you. Yes.
Nasa, don't
And
worry, man.
I'm very loud and proud. I'm very loud and proud about being being Miss Mutsari thick thighs, and I've used them before. So yes. But with the thirst trapping thing, yes, it's so true that women will do these things. Mamelo, where did you go? But anyway, yeah, women, we definitely do these things, guys. We know what we are doing, and then I don't like your points out that you made because they are way too accurate for my liking. You know, they are way too accurate for my liking.
Wait, it's about thirst. Do you know a
it's true.
thirst
We
trap?
do know what we are doing, and also Lena Hana Pila with my men. I knew what I was doing. You understand? I knew it. I
Yes,
knew what I was
guys.
doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, to my gentlemen who don't have game, allow me to share this fun fact with you.
Oh my goodness.
To my gentlemen who don't have
Every
game.
man I've been with has been a man identified by yours truly. It's not that they saw me first. I made sure they saw me.
Ladies and gentlemen, women of great stature never approach you. They simply allow themselves to align by means of proximity. She will help you with your work. She will support you in what you do. She will give you advice. My brother, women don't give free advice. She likes you, dog. So you and your eyes better eat carrots and open.
Yeah. Now I give free advice, please.
Because no
Don't
woman
don't have
by
every man
proximity,
I'm into them now. Now I give good advice and I give free advice. So please,
no woman associates herself by proximity to give effort where she does not gain. She is trying to show you that she likes you.
absolutely
So
not.
yeah, so women never approach, bruh. They just simply put themselves close to you. That girl at work who happens to always sit next to you in the boardroom, it's not by mistake, my sister. Not my mistake, my brother. She likes you. That girl who's always arguing with you and insulting you, she likes you, my brother. It's
No,
not by
that's not how
mistake.
it actually works. Just we kahle out mara so yayilahla.
No. I know I'm correct.
No, Tina, we are not
Women
obvious
don't insult
about
you for no
that.
reason, my brother. They insult you because they like you more
My
than
when
they
I
like
like
themselves.
njengoba ngik-insulta njalo kule life.
When you've never insulted me, Kanye.
Angithi uhlezi ukuthi ngiyak-insulta yiko ngibuza ukuthi manje ucabanga ukuthi yi-like leyo.
No, when you're not insulting, you're disrespectful. Two different things.
Disrespectful. Shem. Asibonga ukuthi I'm not your type. Continue.
You're not my type. How do you know that?
You are telling me I'm disrespectful, whereas sometimes I'll be airing an actual view that is there, and you view it as disrespectful.
What if I have a fetish for disrespect? I wanna watch your pap.
Yeah, my daughter. Qhubeka baba.
Yeah, papa man. Uyinkinga man. Awuna mali man. Yeah, let's give
Qhubeka.
Xolani a chance. But guys,
Give a creep.
everyone, Xolani's grip.
How? Yes.
Yes.
Everyone, grip and Xolani. I get rid of Xolani, chief.
No, I like Xolani though. I like Xolani.
Xolani seems like a student of life.
I like Xolani.
Of course you like Xolani, and yet you liked it when they call you head girl. Anyways, good. Grip is the man.
Mingo head girl, mina. I don't give head.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying you've always wanted to be.
You can't be serious.
Exactly. Grip, pause it.
What do you mean I can't be serious, Xolani? Grip. What do you mean I can't be serious?
You don't give head.
Why must I give head? When?
How? Not to me, but in general. Not
Yeah,
really.
I'm just saying. Ifuna nilente emlonyeni wami.
Your mouth or your throat?
Ngona ukuze ifike kuleyo throat ifunani? Idabukaphi?
Imagine Kanye being head girl, bro. Yo, the school would be shining.
Anizweni.
Imagine Kanye being head girl, bro. Yo. I wonder what Kanye was like as a wife. Probably a big mistake because wow, she can't be serious. Wow.
I was a lovely wife mina bengipheka ngenza yonke lento ekumele yenziwe ngomfazi oqotho. Ezabo woman on top nabo head girl ngangingazenzi mina.
And then after doing all those beautiful things, you laugh at his father at a family meeting. Wow.
No, it was his mother that I would laugh at in my heart, not his father. Please, Rob.
And then all of a sudden you're a bad market.
No, Shem, to the mother. No, I wouldn't laugh at her in her face. I would just be there like, oh my gosh. I'm so, yeah, beauty queen girl. I'd love my kids to look like you one day and things will meet her vele, fuck. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, here we are playing the waiting game.
Ah,
Asari.
Mina uyazi khanya bengithi yazi for the couple of days ngoba ngingakuboni la. Bengithi usuyobeletha mina thought how she's going to keep that.
Oh, yes, this person doesn't want to get out of me. Like she's like comfortable, she's chilling now. No, I
Wait, it's a
just
she.
yes, it's a she.
Oh, but
Gishi, I'm about to teach her some valuable lessons. Yes. No,
now I'm
ngisekhona mina.
now I'm
Ngisekhona.
worried.
It's a next month thing actually.
Uh-huh.
Although I wouldn't mind anytime soon.
Valuable lessons by Kanya. That's a worrying fact.
Yeah, but because now it's worrying because you started off on the right foot saying that, but then when you're saying when a girl sits next to you in the boardroom, no, here's the thing, ne? The thing you don't understand when I'm out, I could be into you, but pretend to show interest in Kolani just to get your attention.
That is true.
So when you are giving, I'm sorry to use you as an example, Kolani, but you're giving Kolani the wrong image right now by saying that I will sit next to him all the time. No, I sit next to him all the time as my safety net to get
Absolutely.
to you. So
Absolutely not.
Kolani uzobona athi ngifuna yena ngoba uthole i-advice ephuma ku-out.
No, that is not true. That one is a lie. Look, women by nature are like the proximity is their game. Dog. Their number one priority when they want a man is to be close to them in proximity. You see this everywhere, whether you're in a club, whether you're in a gym, whether you're at work, whether you're in school. You see it a lot. A girl will say something like, "Ish, you know, I'm failing the subject. I need someone with him like more who's just I need an intelligent man to help me pass the subject." Knowing very well she's getting more her marks than you, boy. Why? Because she wants you, boy. That
That
one.
sounds like it's coming from a place of hurt.
In fact, let me share a personal story. That's actually how I've met my first girlfriend. So I was failing mathematics.
And she asked you to help her with mathematics.
Yeah, and she was a top student in mathematics. In fact, she was a top student in everything. See. So one day she was giving out scripts. Then she showed my marks and she laughed. And then she looked at me and said, "Autisha, you're failing." And I looked at her and said, "I understand my future." Then she said to me, "I will never be your future. I don't date men who fail in class." And then my teacher saw that
I'm so
and looked at me. And then my teacher said, "You know what? There's this handsome boy called Autisha and this beautiful girl called, let's call her Lebo for the sake of the life. There's this beautiful girl called Lebo. Yeah. Lebo, Autisha needs your help. Autisha, you need to focus on Lebo and leave those other girls." And then Lebo said, "Okay, I can't help Autisha because Autisha doesn't listen to me." So my teacher looked at us and then said, "Autisha, since you are failing, I believe there's only one thing that can save you, and that is a woman. So starting from today, Lebo is your girlfriend." I
Hey.
thought, and then Lebo said, "Okay, it's fine." So from that day, Lebo started helping me with mathematics. And then if you want to know what happened, go listen to the lyrics of J. Cole with Dreams.
And I never been this before. No. Okay. Anyway.
The first verse, my sister.
All right. So every guy has had their J. Cole moment. Ne? Okay.
When J. Cole released that song, I was right in the situation. It was brilliant.
Okay. Musari J.
Yes. So,
But
women
then
by
she didn't
proximity.
trap you in any way, Jena. That was your teacher that needed that so good that the Okop needs. real assistance.
Lebo used to call me a fool every day.
But was she like,
Is it by coincidence that she would call out T-Sharp a fool and still talk to him?
you know what? Sometimes you might not see the guy as somebody you'd like to date. Like now, I don't know. Like my first love, I didn't see him as somebody I'd like to date. I just saw him as a guy in J. And after getting to know him, that's when I fell head over heels. Kwanyi wage.
But
But
Lebo
I
didn't
really
get to
had
know me. She just said, yes, sir. As if she was waiting for this opportunity her whole life. And when Lebo used to insult me every day, man. That girl used to look at me and then she'd be like, yo, T-Sharp, hey, when I'm fine, you're so ugly, bruh. Yeah, you're so ugly. That Lebo used to insult me every chance that she gets. Until I realized, Lebo wants me. Like, if Lebo finds me sitting with a girl, she'll insult me so that girl would leave. And then if that girl tries to fight her, she runs away. That was Lebo. Lebo will look at you and be like, Kanya, why are you sitting with such an ugly guy? Don't you love yourself? I'm like, what?
Lebo is a strategic woman.
Yeah.
Where's
Imagine Lebo looks at you and be like, why are you sitting with an ugly guy? Don't you love yourself? And then you feel bad as a girl. You feel like she's insulting your man. And then when you try to hit her, she'll run. Lebo was an athlete. Run.
Yeah, but where's Lebo today is what we are asking.
Sorry?
Where is Lebo today?
She's in Cape Town.
Oh, why do you know this? Is this not your first girlfriend? Why do you know where your first girlfriend is? Can you not move you on, Ninjan?
She's my friend's neighbor, Mokas.
Your friend's neighbor.
Yes, like my friend's back opposite. They live different streets, but back opposite. That one. And Lebo was the hottest girl almost at the entire location. Lebo was one of the hottest. Like ever beauty and brains vara Lebo. Lebo is definitely beauty and she's like Lebo is a 10 out of 10 with brains.
How do things end with Lebo?
And then Lebo also, her dad is a prominent figure. Like a politician. So Lebo comes from extreme privilege. So she's one of those girls that she also became popular for coming with for being dropped off with exclusive cars at school. But not just that. Level's metric results, if you see them, guy, they're impossible.
You really admire Lebo, ne?
Like if I was your woman and I'm hearing you admire your ex like this, I would be mad. I would be
Lebo was impossible. Lebo was beautiful.
Out.
Lebo, let me tell you about Lebo. Lebo was beautiful facially. Lebo had a hot body. Lebo was super intelligent. Lebo was excellent at athletics. I saw at sports, and a top academic scientist achiever. Lebo today is Lebo had a vision for her life. That government was so clear about what she wanted to do. And she became exactly that. Lebo is an engineer today, guys.
Wow, Lebzangwana.
She's a civil engineer.
So you don't care about her career. You don't care about her career. Is she married?
I would believe so, yes. There's no way Lebo can be married. Lebo is definitely every guy's dream. I would believe that she's married right now.
Are you married out?
I advise that you find out.
Yeah, I'll find out. She follows me on Instagram.
Are you
Let me
married?
go and check. Mara Lebo would never post the relationship, so I won't know. I'll ask her directly.
When are you married?
Me? No, me, I'm not married.
why are you not married? If you have exes such as Bolebu in your life, or was the life?
No one has ever no one has ever met the standard level set so far.
So she was a one. She was a one-hit wonder.
No. Level was remember Level is my first, so has her way of operating set the bar for me.
And you've never found someone like her, basically, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Mm.
Because and I've realized that
Standard and bar is being set in high school. Got aning jelen ngurubuz.
Level was perfect.
But
Level,
why are you sure you are not stuck in that image of basically a high school juvenile? Because at that point, I feel like even the things that attracted to her were things that were of importance at that time. The grades, the athletics, and
I set a standard for myself as a young man that I will never date a girl that doesn't play sports. That was my standard from high school to varsity.
Till today.
So if you're a girl that doesn't play sports, I didn't date you because I believe that your absence of priorities will lead you to destructive behavior.
Uyakhathaza awuthangifuni nokungasho
So
yazi
every girl that I
ngidlala
dated,
mpela i-sport but I didn't realize ukuthi kuyazi kukwenza ispec ukudlala i-sport hayi
yeah. So
But
every girl that I
people
dated from high school to varsity
people control
played
their
sports.
discipline from different things. There are people who are not athletic. They are maybe academic. Others are intellectuals. Others are Do you know what I mean, though?
There are sports for intellectuals, my sister. You can be a debater, you can be a chess player, you can be.
That's what I'm saying. Gusi, in the sense, when you're saying sports, do you mean like sports in the sense of athletics, or sports in the broader sense of just one participating in one code of a thing, just whatever the thing is, be it chess,
Or let
which
me
is
put
not
it, let me
really
not say
physical.
sports. I never dated girls who don't participate in extramural activities.
Oh no, yeah, I hear
Yes.
you now.
So
In
if
what
you're a girl,
extramural activity did you participate in, Alsisha?
played soccer, played basketball, played chess.
So you're an all-rounder.
Not an all-rounder. I did this at different stages of my life. High school, I played soccer and basketball. Varsity, high school, I played soccer and basketball. And then chess, I learned it at home, so it was more like a hobby than it was an official sport. And then varsity kickboxing.
Okay.
That for 4 years and still doing it now.
Kickboxing.
Yes.
Oh yes, well, boxers are up. Boxers are up. Ooh. You're gonna make me wanna put up a picture of me with my boxing gear, but anyway, no, we're not doing that now. Yeah.
So right now I kickbox, I shoot, I visit the shooting range every weekend, at least 3 times a month. Yeah, and then I still play chess as well.
No. At least you expect things from people which you.
Yes, and coming on this panel, it's a sport as well.
It
Intellectual
is.
masturbation.
But I understand why we care so much, Shane. Okay, you do chess and kickboxing and boxing. Okay, I don't do kickboxing, I just do boxing. But yeah.
Well, kickboxing didn't start off as a hobby. When my father passed away, I felt the need to always protect the family. And I had won in high school. I didn't win them because I was good at fighting. I won them because the opponent was either weaker or just lacked self-control. So once I had to admit to myself in the mirror that I can't fight. So I got someone to train me how to fight so that one day, should my family be in danger, I can be able to protect them. So that's how I became a kickboxer. It wasn't necessarily a hobby that I just fell in love with it once I'm inside. But when I started, it was more about protecting my family than it was about participating in a sport.
Mina ngangimiswe ngumjolo. Then ngangi
Mina guys, angifuni ukuqamba amanga Shem. It's not even about that for me. Mina Shem,
and then eventually what happened was I started gym. Ngingiswe ngumjolo, and then I found myself in boxing.
bro, angisakubayi.
And then I found myself falling for boxing. And I said, umjolo that time wawungidabule umtsitsi.
Kanya, actually, I would share the same sentiments because how I found my kickboxing coach. Guys, my father passed away, and then when he passed away, I got a bit frustrated. So I'd just go to the gym every day and hit the punching bag. Like I didn't lift any weights, I didn't go on any treadmill. So I just go to the gym, wear my gloves, hit the bag for like an hour or two, and then go home. So I used to go to the gym like 3 or 4 times a day, just hitting the bag. And then, so not knowing that one of the personal trainers was a kickboxing coach. So he asked me, Mfethu, what is wrong? I said, my father passed away and I'm angry about it. So he asked me, so you're going to hit the bag until when? I said, until my anger goes away. And then he's like, how about I introduce you to something stronger that will help you with your anger? And then he introduced me to kickboxing because I used to have random outbursts because of that incident. I was very fragile for the next 12 months, even at home, shouting for no reason. My mother even got to a point where she thought I was disrespectful. So she got me a therapist, but I don't believe in therapy, so I never went.
My daughter.
Yeah, and that's how my journey started. Sometimes we start things, trying to solve problems, and they end up becoming what we love.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, mina Shem ngangidribblwe ngumjolo engingisile nangumfana, only to realize that the girl that he moved on without me. When he moved on from me, he moved on with a woman that doesn't even gym. It was so it pissed me off. But yeah.
Yeah, so Mashia, that's
Umugel futhi she was a thick arms. Ngaleso sikhathi mina sengiqede wonke amafutha sengisele namajaqamba. You understand? So
Mashia, the view that you shared, I've adopted it in my adulthood.
Which one? Sorry.
The view that says that she doesn't have to be athletic.
Oh.
Yes. But even today, I don't date girls who don't have an extramural activity. So you must be either a church girl or a fashion girl, but you must have something extra that you're doing. This idea that you're just sitting around and doing nothing doesn't sit well with me.
No, I do agree, Shem.
I extremely agree with that too, Shame. And now I can't with a guy that doesn't have, do something. That's what I'm passionate thinking of.
Like there must be context to a person, and also I feel like umuntu, if they have passions, they have a purpose outside, like they have a reason to breathe outside of you. Because now if umuntu philela umjolo,
like have a life.
It's very
bro. Have a
exhausting
life.
to be in that relationship.
I don't want to be your whole life.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, my better half. No.
Nasha might deserve it. If I want to, in fact, make me your whole life. I feel that's when they say.
No, why would you Kanya? Why?
When they speak about love bombing, Minasham, I can be a victim of love bombing because I feel like I deserve.
When I baby, are you available? Baby, are you okay?
That
baby,
joy, I feel like it's love. I deserve you to stop everything for me. Like, I don't know why I'm not a victim of love bombing, because I feel like I really could be. I could thrive with a love bomber. Hey,
yo, the way I get so
annoying,
overwhelmed, guys,
annoying,
like. Umjolo foot is top too.
And Kanya, I once dumped a girl for that. We dated for 4 months because she was always like, when I go to gym, she'll be like, yo, Oh, can I come with you? I wanna watch you gym. Okay. And then one day she said, I want to watch you shower. And I was like,
Maybe she was aroused. She wanted to be aroused by
No,
you.
but like that's weird. Why would you find that?
you want to watch me shower now?
And what's wrong with that?
No, men are not comfortable. Yeah, but the way men want nudes, they are not comfortable with sharing the same way. Yeah, but
I would have been
anyway,
comfortable. I would have gotten be comfortable with I want to
to
shower with you, but I want to watch you shower. That is creepy as fuck.
I feel like I deserve it. I don't wanna lie to you. If I run
No.
into a love bomber, okay, it won't last, Conan, but I do feel like in that moment while it's happening, I don't question it because vele kanti mina vele I'm awesome.
Nanje, all I'm saying is, I want in a relationship.
Conan, what kind of snakes are you having if you're saying that shower snakes has terrible friction? Kanti nenzanani lapho?
It doesn't fit. Even
No,
if you're
it does
doing it
not.
great, it does.
It does not.
It does.
I like the twist in this topic.
It doesn't fit. It does.
Listen, asikho baningi singayenza lesithandayo namhlanje ntambama ngoba asikho baningi yabo.
And the shame. Ishawa smacks nithi I in a fiction epetayo. That's true.
What do you mean? Guys, kanti nenzanani emashawini because thina
Girl,
guys
it depends. Do you see when the shower has got that thing where you can place your leg on and it's big? Then like it like but like if it's a very cramped space.
I will navigate. Okay, as you now I'm exposing myself. But guys, I can do it anyway. There's no place that is
Expose yourself.
Anya, we should
You
really
know
get
your condition. You didn't get there by chance.
I got here by missionary.
Yeah, you got there by missionary.
No, but rather, Mina, guys, anywhere I can do it. Any name it, I will do it there. We will find a way to do it.
We're not saying it's not doable. We're just saying, hey,
no, like I will find comfort in wherever I am.
Yeah.
Just to get it. That's the thing. Like you're saying, the shower has terrible fiction.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
You know how that happens. You see when the actual shower is on, if the both of you are standing below the shower head, then what the water from the shower does is that it washes away the natural lubrication. And the more you lubricate yourself, the more it washes away. So now you've got this bare shaft that keeps on entering and exiting, getting rinsed, entering, exiting, getting rinsed. Whereas if maybe you
uxolana ngimuzwa yazi.
indaba nithi aningizwa manje.
Yeah, usiyazwakala ke
Like,
manje.
bro, usayazwakala. So it's so funny. It's such a funny thing.
Nginiseni futhi indlela ebekade ngihleli ngayo ngiyangizwa manje. So njengoba ngichaza ukuthi mina from my experience, if the water is on and the both of you are standing there,
Awusibele futhi angazi wenzani lo ongamelanga uyazi
Ngathi
ngathi
uyasichama
ngathi unengala isebenzi ngathi unesandla sisebenzisa kanzima futhi ngaleso sikhathi unomfazi angazi ukuthi usenzani leso sandla.
Hey, ukanya guys ngeke.
Are you right-handed or left-handed? I'm asking for a friend.
I'm right-handed.
Oh.
Left
Okay. Okay, yes. Cela uthathe u-right wakho uphathe ifoni uyisondeze emlonyeni and then ukhulume.
Ngiyiphethe ngazo vele isandla saka-right. Lento oyishoyo wena inesikhathi sayo. Cabanga ukuthi ngizoyiphika ngiyayivuma vele.
So you are saying there's friction because of the lubricant. That's why I'm asking nenzani lapho.
Lubricant eshaweni xolani.
No, your natural juices is what he's referring to.
Cause namanzi ayi lubricant madoda.
But
Lila would have been sure, okay? You guys take it.
no, but also if it causes friction, right? Let me give you a tip.
Alala girl.
Uyabona leya nansika yabona ke manje yabona yeah anyway China God works and I'm done ngimile nse lapho.
Okay.
It works to what extent?
Ma?
It works to what extent? I'm
No,
very
ungayifaki
curious.
phakathi, just like put it around, you understand? Apply it around and then you carry on with yourself, you know, with each other. You understand? Because like I don't know, Mina again, like I said, there's no bad place to have it. Like there is absolute like Mina if figure umamezala from time to time or somebody or a family member, besizoya emotweni so by the time
Ma,
umamezala uzowangibizela esayidini wathi ungabozenza unonkroi.
but how is it ubunonkroi, guys?
Ujwayeza lo mfana imikhuba.
It's being spontaneous, do you know, and it depends on the couple. Some couples, you know, iyenza lento yenza ukuthi basurvive
Yeah,
without
I mean, like, I don't think I can survive with a man that just wants it in the bedroom, in the bed at all times. Cause
A
like
city boy.
hi city boy.
Opu city boy.
City boy.
The way he ran.
Kanye, I have a question. Kanye,
Yeah, man, I wanted to ask him how old he is.
how did
Looks
you find
19, dog.
What's mama Zara Johnny?
City boy is a
how did
child.
you find out?
Yeah, man, block
I
city
can't hear
boy,
you,
boy.
Sholani Shem.
He's gone though.
It's
Yeah.
Mom
Okay,
Zara.
that's
How
cool.
did she find out?
How did she find out what?
If she
Oh,
said with a no
so
clothes.
oh no, like so at that time, right? Ubeyolanda, she's not the type that hangs her stuff in the bathroom or on the rail or on the designated. She's the type is onega ngaphandle. So that day she went to go fetch her stuff outside and bekadlula ngase garage.
Yo,
Bakadlula, we were we were in the groove.
yo.
And then wadlula ngathi akabonanga. Then we carried on. And then we went inside the house, giggly and all nice. Then because I work from home, husband next morning he wakes up, he goes to work, and then umgel is there like,
Ziphathe kahle.
ngani yami ungazenzi loose for labafana.
Ungazenzi loose.
Okay,
What
that
comes
is crazy, bro.
But ungazenzi loose for lava fan.
Lo
I
mfana lo
once listened to my mom give sexual advice to my sister. And after listening to her, I wondered if that's my mom.
yeah, no, your moms will never be they'll never. And every time we went to visit Lapaya Gubo, she would I understand
And
why.
she wasn't aware that I was listening.
Mm.
Like, she wasn't aware because she had told herself that I was away. She thought I left the house. And I didn't hear her because I was wearing headphones. So the headphones battery depleted. And I was like, Lomfazilo is giving a married woman this advice. I was like, hey, my sister, take it because it's always wise to take advice from one married woman to another.
But you could tell it was good advice though.
It wasn't that good.
What was the advice?
She wasn't explicit in it, but I knew what she was talking about.
What did she say?
And when she was speaking to my sister, looking at my sister's personality, my sister is a she's a combination of feminist and yebo baba. Like, she will listen to you and hear what you say, but when she doesn't agree, she won't tell you right away. She'll look at what you will do about it, but if you do something stupid, she'll do it herself.
Okay.
She's not gonna come to you as a husband and say,
My kind
as
of
a brother and say, you are wrong. She's just gonna do it and wait for you to see that you are wrong.
My kind of girl. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so That advice that she was giving, bruh, she was being
What was
given.
the advice? Stop yekusirowunda la sitshela ukuthi kuthiweni nathi sizwe mhlawumbe nathi it will work for us here.
No. That one I can't share it. It has a bad memory in my mind. All I can say is that
Yeah.
you were talking some women stuff.
Guys, Mina, I want to say good night now.
All right.
No problem, Masha.
I'm gonna
Please
catch you
do come
guys
back,
tomorrow
ne?
if I find you guys.
No, you'll find us, Shem. This is where we are.
Yes, we are here every day, 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Good night for tonight.
Yeah, although Mina, I might
All
just
right.
disappear because ngihlaliswe east so yeah.
Hi Shem, but ngizokufica kusasa.
Yeah, no, Mina, Shem, I'll be as from next week. I think next week or the week after that, I'll be on ngizobe ngigadiwe, so
But Shem, all the best with your journey also.
yeah, thank you. I realized I didn't think this through, but yeah, even like when you think about Mamezala, when I had told her, hey girl, so I'm expecting your son's offspring. Yo, what's being ababali?
Hayibo.
Vele bengizibuza ukuthi njani uhlale sonke lesikhathi kungenzeki lutho. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, lo mama Nkosi yami. Kodwa but it's nice, man. You know umntwana nje. Mina I always look forward to new babies. I love them.
I'm glad you shared all the best because she's going to need that advice when she's experiencing contractions.
Oh my gosh. Why
Why are you scaring her, man?
Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Do you think
She's
no?
going to need it, Baba.
She's already suffering from so much anxiety.
Hey.
The thing, Jay, you even lose sleep. The closer you get to it.
I can imagine her squeezing some. I can imagine her squeezing the paramedic's hand.
I'll say sharp wants to literally traumatize you.
Hey.
Traumatize.
I was very, very afraid when you started stuttering. I can imagine her squeezing the
Sorry?
oh my god.
Yeah, I was also scared. Yeah,
Why is this man stuttering? What? And then is this the paramedic? I'm like, oh.
The paramedic's hand.
Oh, you thought I was.
No, Shem, ngizobe ngingekho paramedic, Shem, ngiyobe ngihamba nje with my grandmother.
Usibonge ugogo.
I don't know, that's not very comforting, but okay, yes. My grandmother has zero chill, zero filter, so yeah.
Hey, but at least it's a familiar face, hey? Because ngempela that time, it does not need people who don't understand you. It's always nice when you can have family around.
There's no
Let's
one.
stop talking about that, guys.
Hmm?
Can you stop talking about that part?
You literally drove us here. But okay.
Anyway, asikho lapho. Anyway, but yeah, but anyway, man, khuluma ngefa. Nina, so you believe in the bed only, njengoba when Xolani is try China guard in the future, the same thing she washes her item with, make use of it, and you will see how well that works, and you will not regret it. You will thank me later.
I mean, I turned the tap off.
There's no need to turn the tap off when there's China guard. That's what I'm saying. It's the water pouring down on you adds ambience.
I am gonna try it, and then I'm gonna position her like an exclamation mark.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is actually one of the proper positions.
I'm trying to think exclamation mark position yakho njani. Mina ngwazi ngamagama ngazi sengenzile nje.
Head down, ass up. That's an exclamation.
Is that an exclamation? Whoa, okay. Yeah, my daughter. Is she hearing all of this?
Kanye, why you always worried about if she's hearing it? She did
No,
it.
like I'm worried. Like I can imagine mina my man discussing with ongizomeza kanje. Nongawari bafo, not lalela. Namhlanje ntamba mntu engizomenza I can't.
No,
He's
yeah,
not getting
She's
it
already
done that
cleared
evening.
it.
If I hear him discussing with somebody who's so wenzani, akatopi nix net verdediging.
no,
Hey,
but
you
I
know,
know
I
what
once had a brother who was angry the whole week for that, bruh.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to hear you saying these things. I know you discuss it, but don't let me hear you.
Oladu, you know what happened, bro? We went to the club with this brewer, ne? A friend of mine, and then both Safa saw. So that girl saw us drawing the map. His girl drawing the map. That when we get there, you go in that room, I go in that room. When you got there, I got laid. He didn't. So that girl decided to go to Yazine. I'm gonna show him who I am. So she decided to fold her arms the whole night next to him. Yo, bro was angry.
That's a no.
Bro was angry.
I like that fellow. This is my type.
Yeah. So, so, bro, he got late like 48 hours later, and then the girl was like, I was trying to teach you a lesson. This thing of you discussing with your bro, it's not gonna work, bro. Yeah, man. So, Kanya, what you're saying is valid, my sister, and you know your gender can be very, very petty, bro.
No, I am the queen bee of petty. I will kill myself to spite you guys. I don't wanna lie. I'm not gonna act like I'm not petty. I am.
Yeah, your gender can be very petty and very much an easy target. I mean, imagine getting laid because you shared your cool beans.
What?
I once got laid because I shared my cool beans.
But I don't think that's the reason you got laid. I think that was just en route.
Okay.
Yeah, you shared your cool beans, and then one thing led to another. I don't think it's because you should, like, for example, a lot of the time, man, with us as women, when you're about to do the deal, like with my person, I acted like I didn't know it was gonna end up there. But guess what? If it didn't end up there, best what Can I
ask you a personal question?
Go ahead.
How many exes do you have?
I have 4.
Okay.
Why?
Just curious.
Yeah, I have 4 exes. Okay,
How many guys
one of them I never slept with him. One of them I never slept with him my entire life. I'd say I slept with 5. But yeah, one of the exes I never slept with. Yeah.
Wait, what?
You asked about exes and how many guys. Okay, so I've slept with 3 exes. 2 of the guys I've slept with, I wouldn't consider that as we weren't in a relationship.
Okay.
Being lambile, because living alone can do that to a person. And then I had a regular plumber.
Supplier.
Yes, I had a regular supplier. And because I'm not into men that are otherwise in relationships. He mended the relationship with himself and his ex-wife, and that's when I excused myself and found a new plumber.
I understand.
Yes, and then after that, the next plumber, that plumber started getting possessive, and yeah, it didn't end well. He attempted GBV, but it didn't end well for him because, again, I do boxing, so it didn't end well for him. That was the last I saw of that plumber. Then I stopped doing plumbing things. Okay, I didn't stop because my husband started off as a plumbing situation, and then ended up, then we ended up married. Yeah.
I'm actually curious about that.
About what?
The plumbing situation starting off like that. I have a mate who is currently he's not married, but they've moved in together.
Mm-hmm.
And they started off as a plumbing situation. She was his plumbing situation from varsity.
Those are meant to be. Do you know, I realized that plumbing relationships can turn into very beautiful, because I feel like plumbing relationships start from a very candid space. You're not trying to pretend to be somebody that you're not. This person already knows you, and they already know what they are getting into when they are getting into a relationship with you.
Yeah, and that guy smashed more than 10 girls with that girl present.
Oh my God.
So he always asks me, oh yeah,
Smashed out.
I'm saying the guy has smashed more than 10 girls. But this is the kicker, ne? He
10.
recently found out that he was not the only one being a plumber. That the girl also had her own plumber.
What did he expect?
So now he's a bit fragile on that.
He must grow up. Because he was doing the same thing in Jena with 10
No.
foot.
He was open about it.
But it's not easy for a woman to be open about any other situations unless they are trying to be spiteful.
Remember, there's a girl who had a crush on him, right?
Mm.
And then he told the girl that I can't date you. I am this guy, type of guy.
Mm.
The no girl decided to be loyal to him.
Or he thought she was loyal to him.
Not thought, definitely loyal. And then when they're about to get to each other, like they start associating,
Mm.
then no girl found her own plumber because she was hungry.
Mm.
That one. And didn't tell a guy. I thought that maybe it was because she had a crush on him. That was the conclusion that I came to. With she had a crush on him.
Yeah, you're not gonna tell your crush with like I've been a day, I've got a plumber. Like, hello. Because Nami, the time when I was in my plumbing situation, I was actively dating.
So what happened is that the plumber is the friend's teammate at soccer.
Yo, dang it.
They didn't know. Because of we are from the same location, but different streets. But soccer guy knew. And soccer guy, while he knew, he thought it was over.
Did he really? Did he really?
I think he's lying, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So now girl confessed to Wuti. Girl went to support guy at soccer, like 5-a-side. He's still playing soccer even today.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she got there, she found soccer guy. And soccer guy went and hugged the girl. And then girls blocked the hug. And guy wondered, why is this guy running to you? And then that's when girl made it known, no, me and guy have a history. So we're still familiar.
No, but I think even the way in which she handled the situation shows that akasekho lapho girl. So
yes,
your guy needs to get over it or move on.
I told him that, but part of me felt like I was being heartless.
No, you're not being heartless. You're being candid because sometimes you can't handle everything with kitty gloves because it's not like he's the one, in fact, that didn't want a commitment with this person in the beginning, right? So whatever this girl did outside of him was none of his business really because he didn't want a commitment. Yeah, self, not even the girl. Yeah, he's the one that didn't want a commitment. So if he wanted that girl to be completely faithful throughout, then he was supposed to commit to her Suge Pandin. But because he just wanted to snack at the time, snacka uthule.
Yeah, I understand. So yeah, man, that's how Tesh up. Now I'm a Christian guy.
And is it until now I'm a Christian guy.
I've repented from my ways.
Nasha, but I did date, even with my partner, I did date other people while I was with him.
All right, Kalane.
All right, good night, Kolani. Now I'm gonna go sleep not so long from now. But anyway, yeah, Nasha, I did date other people while I was in the plumbing situation, but I wasn't sleeping with them, but I was dating other people while I was in the plumbing situation with my partner because it doesn't make sense to be faithful to a plumbing situation. What are you being faithful to?
Absolutely, yes.
So explore your options, explore other avenues. Don't ungazitholi so focus kakhulu kwi-plan. I wouldn't advise for anybody to find themselves focused on a plumbing situation.
Yeah, absolutely true. So now, out shop. That's who I am. So this guy that I've become is an excellent, absolutely loving guy.
Where's your lovable person? Where's your person?
Yes, but they say that you can't forget knowledge, and now I'm here. I'm seeing that now because every time a guy simps, I can always remember my varsity self. Like the signs are so accurate now.
What signs?
Simping signs.
Oh, you used to simp in varsity.
No, I am saying that every guy, when you start the game, I never had the opportunity to simp because I was trained.
But you know what? I feel like this thing of, you know what, Pusia came up and he spoke about labeling everything earlier on. Ne? This thing of labeling everything, I feel like it hinders pure connections from actually growing, because now, which is why relationships are no longer successful anymore, because now when you're going out all out for your partner, it's called simping. Whereas, you know, sometimes you could let your relationship flourish in the ways in which it's stifling, really, these titles of simping and this and that. It's really stifling. You need to be able to do what you would do for somebody wholeheartedly in full without being labeled a simp for your
That is
relationship.
not simping. Simping is when a woman exercises authority over you or tries to gain from you without
Reciprocation.
Yes, without reciprocation. That's also the correct word. Yes.
No,
That
I
is
don't
simping.
think abantu they make everything simping.
A
If
girl
you
will say
doing
something like,
you doing something for someone you like is suddenly simping lately.
no, that's not simping. Simping is a girl doing something like, may you please buy me food, knowing well that if you're in that situation, should never buy you food. That one. If you like, she's not considerate of you. You understand? You are doing all these things in the hope that she will like you, and she won't. That one.
Okay.
So it's like a half clutch, basically. And then it's like a half clutch. When you're sitting there doing all those things for her in the hope that one day she will change her mind about the guy she's thinking about.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's impossible.
Yes.
And
if she does,
in fact, you make her think about him even more. The more you do, you make her think about that guy even more.
And even if she does change her mind, it will be because she's in a dire situation. Like, for example, she's a single mom. And then she realizes that you can take care of her, so she settles for you.
I mean, I don't want to lie to you. I'm about to be a single mom, but I will never settle shame. I will never.
I need to and Kanya, you're still young.
Not, yeah, partially, but still, I don't even.
Well, last time I checked, I think you're 32.
Yeah, 32.
32, yeah. So you're still young. There are women who are in the 36, 37. Simping for women usually starts at 35. Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's when most women simp, big time. And then, when you are younger, they simp because they have you meet their imaginary image. Yeah, man. Like Outishap, for example.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
I stopped going to the gym in 20. I've gained weight now. I'm a bit overweight as well.
Yeah, we can see your profile picture says it. Yeah, you've got a chubby. Yeah.
But from the day I was born until 2023 June, I was super fit. So I stopped working out because of work. I got an office job and it was long hours. So I started just doing push-ups. I still have a muscular frame, but I'm not fit.
Ooh, you're a teddy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so Well, and also because now when I started working, there was no need for me to attract that way anymore. Because money now justifies for me.
Oh my goodness. As for money now justifies for me, Shemi. Guys, who are like, nah, I don't know, but I don't think money has never been my point of attraction for a man. And I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with me.
You don't understand, Kanya. I am saying I am a man of substance, but that substance, I don't need to show it anymore because women automatically are attracted to this.
No, I get you. That's why I'm saying that a lot of men are of that notion that women are into money and whatnot. But I don't wanna lie, money has never been my point of attraction to say, I'm with this guy because he can take care of me. So that's
No,
whether or not he can take care
those,
of me.
Kanya, those are not the same things. Attraction and I want to be with him are not the same thing.
Okay.
Attraction, it's like I see this guy, he looks good, he has his own place, he has his own car, he looks like my type, right?
Ngimjolo umuntu ohlala kubo ngibe ngihlala kwami.
Yes.
I used to
And then
I used to date guys. You find this guy is still
yes.
staying at home and all of that while I'm living in my own house. But the thing is, I still had that standard rule of no men inside my house.
Yes. You see, that's exactly what I'm
For
saying.
me, what I require from a man is to respect my space. Don't think that my space is now our space.
Absolutely true and very fair. And I also share the same sentiment with girls. Don't ever think that my space is ours. Yes. And every time I practice that, many girls get offended.
Wait, awufuna ukuvakashelwa uyindoda?
No, I'm saying don't think my space is ours. Meaning when you come here, you must always know that you're coming to my space.
Okay.
Yes,
I
don't
feel
don't
like
make that mistake of like trying to leave your stuff in the hope that I will like you.
oh my goodness, you are so hardcore. Oh my word.
Yeah, leave with your stuff. So don't leave your gowns, your toothbrush, your sweaters. No. So if you're
Yeah,
gonna
no,
come
not
to me,
Buloyi, guys. Now I can't leave now. Like, I don't wanna lie. Until me and my partner moved in together, I left nothing at his house. And not because I didn't want to mark my territory, mara ke tshaba Buloyi.
yes,
Mm.
I felt the same way. So yeah, that's just how it is. So okay, Mr. Ancient.
Yeah, no, you're
So
right. We're just carrying on because we didn't want to end too soon. But yeah, I think we can call it a night.
all right,
But
10
yeah.
minutes, Mr. Ancient. So now, Kanya, you are absolutely correct. So what I'm trying to say is that I out sharp, ne? For me to learn the game, I was taught by a legend.
Who's this legend?
The legend right now is a married man. He's a chartered accountant.
Okay.
I call him a legend because he was so into the game that he took a second course just so he can master it. He graduated with an honors degree in accounting science.
Oh, in accounting. Okay, I thought he went like relationship coaching or something like him. I thought, okay.
No, I'm saying for him to master that, he realized that the only platform under which he has an abundance of women was the varsity institution. So instead of leaving, he decided to pursue a second degree.
Wow. Okay, so are you also pursuing a second degree? Have you pursued your second degree? What's what?
No, I am thinking about it. I've always wanted to study accounting science.
I mean, like, as I lying like honors, I don't see myself going further.
Yeah, but that guy, his intention was not the degree. So he looked at his family situation. He was like, my parents say no problem, then let's get a second degree. So he became a CA at the age of 30. But his motive was mastering the game, and he's a legend, man. If there's one guy that I know will never fail, and the other day I had to remind him that he's a legend because he started simping for his wife, and I was like, Chief, don't fall, Chief. Don't fall for it.
What are you doing giving married people advice? That's my question to you now.
I'm very wise, as you know, and I have experienced the positive and negative. So I have seen
Things
the
that you have
positive side of marriage
experienced it.
through my parents, and then I have seen the negative side of marriage through my mother's siblings. So I wouldn't say I'm an expert in experience. I'm an expert by observation and thinking. And one of the things that I have is that my brain is a curious brain. Sometimes I don't know the answer, so I ask questions.
But as if marriage, I think a third party, I'm just telling you now for free because now me and my partner, if we listened to advice, would have never been together. Would have never gotten married.
Well, one of the advices that I always give married couples is that always make sure your woman keeps her legs open, because without that, nothing will stick.
That's very true.
Yeah,
That is very true. It needs to happen very often.
Couples have this thing that we need to get it right, that we need to talk about it, we need to communicate. And I always think in my mind every time says that my sister, the communication is not mental. It's biological.
No, but some things need to be spoken about. Hi, okay. Anyway, now I'll say I'm falling asleep now. Ne? We will continue, Kausahani.
Absolutely no problem, Kanya. I understand why you'd fall asleep so easily.
Uzoswaba yes. Uzokuswabe ngenye imini. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, nami bese ngiphethwe ebuthongo, nami I fell asleep easily. Ngibonile ukuthi ukhanya, so that's why I'm back. At least I'm awake now. Khanya.
Ngisathi ngiyavalelisa mina.
Uyacindezela. Uyavalelisa. Where are you going?
I'm going to sleep. But actually, yes, I'm not going to the office anymore, but I still have to wake up and work.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, now I left because I found out that a family member had passed on.
Oh no. What happened?
When he was in hospital, he had a stroke, and then when I was on the live, my dad came in and he's like, "Hey, I'm bouncing. I need to go with mom," and I'm like, "I can't go there. It's too cold. My hand will."
Yeah, you can't be going out.
My sincerest condolences, Budala.
Ah, man, it's okay. By the way, Auti, I think you and I need to have a conversation straight after this live. Yeah. So, anyway. Ancient.
All right. Good night, gentlemen. It's always good to have a conversation with you guys. You guys keep me company.
Skona, we're here for that. Is Mr. Ancient still around?
I guess what?
Ancient, is he still around?
No, he.
Auti,
Yeah. In my last
no problem, my guy.
In my last few days before I start getting adult supervision, it's nice to have people to chat with. So yeah.
Bye.
Good night, guys.